All right, we're doing a live. It's telling me I'm live. So is my fat head loud and clear? How we doing, my friends? How we looking? We good? It's interesting because if I don't look at the camera. How are we all? How's the audio? How's the video? Give me some love. Cheers to you all. Sunday evening, the 28th or 27th, depending on where you are, I guess. 27th, sorry. Good to see you all. Sam Kurth, 2024. Buck, Paul Kuro, Scotty, Patrick Bateman. Don't kill no ladies tonight, mate. Don't unalive no ladies tonight. I should say unalive. It's too early in the stream. I'll probably get demonetized. Yeah, I've been getting some sun, mate. I've been out in the pool, sauna, gym combos, doing well. I'm trying to get a bit more sun, get out and about. We're doing a live, guys. I'm sending big hugs. We're doing a live. How are we all? Everyone good? Michael Toran, good to see you, mate. Jay Dawes, what's happening? Sooty Dippers, what's going on? Everyone, yeah, the thunderstorms have calmed down a bit, but they were there before. But so far, we're good. So we'll just keep rolling. Snatching birthdays, good to see you, mate. That's what we want to see. How's everyone's week been? What's been happening in the world? I haven't been paying too much attention to what's been going on in the world, but I imagine there's bullshit going on. Not that we care, but what's been going on in this world is, yeah, look, I'm not going to lie, I've been a little bit preoccupied this week, so I apologize for the slight radio silence as opposed to normal bullshit inundation. Dino, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. As opposed to the usual inundation of posts and stuff, so I apologize. I've been a little bit distracted this week, but I do have a video that we're preparing tonight to watch together. We're premiering a Sensei Butterball movie review tonight because it's been a while since we've done a Sensei video. If I'm not mistaken, let me just do this. If I'm not mistaken, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos since we've had a Sensei Butterball video. So it's about time that we're getting back to the Lord and Savior of this channel. But yeah, we'll get into that later. On Deadly Ground, we'll be watching that bad boy. Fellow South African. Who's a fellow South African? Yeah, I missed you, Kurth. You should have couldn't find your email. My email should be in my about information. If I'm not mistaken. Profile. Yeah, see, my email address is here. Contact info. So you should be able to see it. Anyone should be able to contact me, really. So I don't know what's going on there, Kurth, but next time you're in town, hit me up. I will be reviewing all of them at some point, Honey Bear. It's supposed to be Honey Bear. At some point, but yeah, we'll get there at some point. We try, I don't want to just flood it with Seagal, even though the world needs more Seagal. I got to mix it up a little bit, but we will get there for sure. I don't think he's making any more movies at this point, unfortunately, but he's got a plethora of untapped True Justice and quality movies from the late 2000s. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. And anyway, this week's agenda. The agenda for this week, well, we'll talk about what happened in the week. Someone said something about Trump did Joe Rogan. Other than that, just been farming cookies. I heard that Trump did. It's funny. I saw that Trump's doing a lot of stuff. Is that normal for presidents to be going on podcasts and everywhere? He's been on that. He was on Theo Vaughn as well at one point. And how come Kamala Harris or Kamala, however you say her name, how come she's not doing that? Anyway, I don't care about the politics. I'm just wondering. I don't remember Obama doing. Did Obama do Joe Rogan? Has like Joe Biden done Joe Rogan? I don't know. Don't know what's going on, but yeah. Look, we try not to get into politics on this channel because we just have a bit of fun here. But I thought that was interesting. Do I think he would tour music? I'd love for him to tour music again. Music again. But I don't know if he'll do it. The French love Seagal when it comes to music. He's really big in France with music. He didn't quite have the same impact in the US and the rest of the world, but in France and a bit of Europe, Seagal's a god in many countries besides the US. Obviously, he's revered in the US and the Western world, But even beyond that, he's a bit of a champion. So I've got a new Seagal movie review. I've got an alpha. So I'm about 25% of the way through. Oh, let me go back here. I am about 25% of the way through on a few videos, including a Bushido alpha. It's not really. It's an alpha male kind of Bushido video, if you want to call it that. And then I've got another actual Jim Bushido and a Bushido video coming, and one about DINKs. So there's a lot going on. Steven Seagal is numero uno. I can imagine, Dana. I can imagine. So there's a lot going on. I've unfortunately I've put my fingers in too many pies at once. So I've done that male thing of, you know, starting multiple jobs but not finishing one. I've done that. Fake boot camp. No, but I've seen those. No, that'll probably be part of it. I don't try not to focus on specific people when I do videos, because I feel that's a bit of actual hatred. It's a bit more malicious to focus on specific people. I mean, I did it on Bruce Lee's ancestor, but that was a bit of fun. But I try to avoid, you guys have probably noticed, unless it's a Hollywood celebrity, I try to avoid picking shit at random people, because I don't really deserve it, obviously. So I try not to, pick on individuals. I try to do it as a group thing, so no one can really be upset. But, you know, I mean, who knows? Maybe one of these alphas will come after me. But there are alpha camp. There's a lot of those guys, man. There's a lot of them. We'll get to them all. But there's a few things going on. Like I said, a martial arts Bushido. We're going to do Senior Citizens Edition of Bushido. So a hot tip for you 27 odd people in here. We're going to do a Senior Citizens Edition. We're going to do a couple of alpha dogs. And then we've got a Jim Bushido and the alpha dogs kind of cross paths, if that makes sense. So come after you for sure. Yeah, exactly right, Kurth. But today we've got a debut video we're going to watch together that I've done. Let me just get rid of, I don't know why that's there, of Sensei Butterballs. This is the latest thumbnail. I think I botched his kind of face. It looks a bit, I messed it up here, but it kind of looks a bit of an angle, weird angle. But that's Seagal as Terminator 2 as Arnie. I enjoyed that. That is pretty much all Seagal except for the sunglasses. But the mouth and this, obviously the face, you can tell the color. I've messed up the color here. Oh shit, you guys can't even see. I'm not sharing it. This is what I was trying to show. So this is Seagal, Terminator Seagal. Like I said, I kind of messed up the face a little bit, but it still looks pretty cool. It's not bad. He looks pretty awesome. He did that great video on Dan Locke. Yeah, no, we don't really do politics here, Bob. It's not important. Everyone can do it. Stop with TJE. I don't know what TJE is. Stop with J. No, it's not the political. I haven't been reading the comments, but is there politics stuff going on? Let's forget about the politics. We're not here for politics. We're here for this. We're here for this man here with his glorious moustache. By the way, I will say that version of the Terminator looks so much better than the original version. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. He's a handsome lad. You know what else has been going on? So again, on my second channel, I've been starting to do a few little different things, right? Again, this is my fun. This is what I enjoy doing. But what I also enjoy is looking up weird shit for a bit of a laugh. Like weird, interesting facts or weird records. I find that kind of stuff interesting. So, yeah, this is an example of what I mean. This bloke here, I mean, this is done all right. So I had like 10,000 views, which is not bad for a small channel. But this bloke here, this is just me. See, like that's my fat head there. Hello, big head.
Michael Hill holds a world record that nobody would ever want by choice. In 1998, Michael was visiting his sister when he answered a knock at the door. Originally, Michael thought he had been punched, but his sister's neighbour had just plunged an 8-inch knife into his skull. Mickey somehow managed to walk to a friend's house, and when he arrived at hospital, the doctor said he had no chance of survival. Coincidentally, there was a film crew there for an unrelated...
So this guy got stabbed in the head. Someone knocked on his door, stabbed him in the head. There was a film crew there in hospital. This is me also, by the way, trying to learn how to talk to the camera and do videos. It's an interesting skill. I will say one thing about actors and Hollywood, it's all bullshit, but it's not as easy as it is just to rock up and do it straight away. But with that said, with a bit of training and a bit of time, minimal time, it can be done.
Reason and documented the whole thing. It's thought the neighbour mistook Mick for the husband of his sister, who the neighbour had an argument with earlier. Remarkably, Mickey avoided any infection or serious injury, but does suffer from some memory loss and minimal paralysis. But after having a BBC-sized blade removed from his skull and brain, he's lucky to be alive and hold the record for the largest object removed from a skull. Do not try and beat his record.
I mean, look at the size of that goddamn knife, man. That's a ridiculously size. I mean, it's not quite BBC, but it's a big damn knife to have that in, and he didn't die. Like, how does that even make sense? It just makes no sense. So I'm doing some weird shit, right? The latest one. Again, I'm trying to learn how to, like I said, learning, adapting to the camera. This is off topic of Seagal. Sorry, but yeah.
Shakira is known for many impressive face-stuffing feat, but
let's just do a quick poll. Do you know of this food guzzling lady? I mean, I highly suggest you watch these. It's interesting. These videos are good. Like, I watch a guy called Your voice is great for voiceovers. Yeah, thanks, mate. I watched this guy called Beard Meets Food. Some of you may know him.
The one we're focusing on today is swallowing hot dogs whole.
But this lady, I think, is like the best professional eating champion in England. Yeah, Beard Meets Food is awesome.
Shakira is known for many impressive face-stuffing feat, but the one we're focusing on today is swallowing hot dogs whole. This one's for you, lads. And no, I won't be making the obvious vulgar jokes and references, but I'll leave that to you guys in the comments. Shots has many a world record when it comes to eating.
I mean, you can't tell me that. I mean, we'll get to it.
Including consuming the most baby chickens in 3 minutes and eating a banana in the fastest time with no hands at all, showing her diverse range of eating the shit out of stuff. Her most impressive feat is her ability to swallow hot dogs whole and to do so while dressed as Wonder Woman as she stares into your eyes.
Hey, Scotty, can Samantha do that, or what's going on? Sammy, can you do that?
The woman has a talent, but she knows how to sell it. While this record is not officially recognized by Guinness because all of the women are jealous, Shots managed to down 23 bunless hot dogs in just over a minute, and as someone who watched the video repeatedly for research purposes, the woman deserves the award. Just give it to her, you bums.
I mean, she's just swallowing those goddamn things whole, yeah? Like,
23 bunless.
She's just putting them things in, like, just putting them things straight in.
Shots managed to down 23 bunless hot dogs in just over a minute, and as someone who watched the video repeatedly for research purposes, the woman deserves the award. Just give it to her, you bums.
I mean, it's pretty impressive. But anyway, that's just a let's call it a side hustle that I do for a bit of fun. But yeah, nah, she's good. Yes, I can. I'm sure you can. But she's doing well. she's like a baby bird. Zig, how are you, mate? Good to see you, bud. But anyway, that's a little side venture I'm doing for a bit of fun. It doesn't take a lot of time and effort, but it is something that I enjoy, finding weird ass stories. And YouTube Shorts doesn't take long. Obviously, this is where I spend most of my time and effort doing videos. But so the agenda is normal. Obviously, like I said, I'm working on alpha males, Bushido. I'm doing a video about DINKs. Some of you might know what that is. Some of you might not. We'll get there at some point. And then we'll go through a bunch of videos that I have saved here, obviously, that are a bit of fun, varying in what they are. I don't know what the hell that is. Varying in what they are, obviously. What happened here? Yeah, okay. And then we'll go from there. But we'll just keep it double income, no kids. Dingers. Not dingers, miser. Not dingers, that's a whole different thing, mate. Dingers is a very Australian thing. Good old dingers. No, not dingers. Dinks. What else have we got in the folder today? I thought we had something else in there. Here's what else we got in the folder. I found this little, where is it? I found this little chestnut, right? I don't know who created this, right? I don't know who thought to do this. Apparently this is Unreal Engine 3D CG cartoon of Seagal doing capoeira. There's no audio as far as I'm aware. It's just this. Now, again, I don't know who puts their time and effort into doing this kind of stuff, but, props to them. I mean, clearly it's obviously Seagal. The outfit, the goatee, the the ponytail. But I don't know why someone spent some sort of time and effort, which you could probably say about me and my videos, But someone spent some time and effort to do that, and I for one am down for it. I appreciate it. That's all I'm going to say. There was no crazy. It's not fat enough. There was no crazy. What's it called? Comments this week. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of hate. So that was pretty disappointing. I was hoping to get a bit more hate or love in the comments this week, but not a lot. But in fairness, I didn't release a video all week, so there was no fresh hate or love coming. Before I forget, this one too, right? This video unfortunately didn't get a lot of views, possibly because of the content. But check out this lunatic, right? This is a dude. For all of you fathers out there, this is a dude.
In March 2021, Suvesh Kumar.
By the way, the audio is trash. I apologize for that, but...
In March 2021, Suvesh Kumar, a man from a tiny village in India, was seen strolling down the street carrying something strange in his hand. Old Kumar just lopped off the head of his own daughter and was seen calmly walking through the streets when people noticed and called authorities.
So this bloke got off his daughter's head and just carrying it down the street like it's nobody's business.
The Kumsa suspected his daughter was with a man that he deemed no good and didn't have a solid Indian head bobble. He locked her in a room and in a fit of rage, he killed her and then calmly proceeded to walk down the street carrying her severed head. The disturbing incident was captured on video, where Kumar can be seen talking to police calmly while holding his daughter's head. He showed absolutely no remorse and cited the relationship as the reason for his actions. A police officer was also fired for inappropriately carrying the head like he was in a Mad Max movie.
Obviously the guy's a nut job, right? He cuts off his missus's head, India, and then his daughter's head, walks down the street. But then, like the policeman also gets in trouble for just carrying it around like, Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's just all a bit of a clown show, the armpit of the world. Well, my favorite, any kind of reference, the only reference I really enjoy to India or coverage of India is Carl Pilkington in Idiot Abroad. That makes me laugh. That is my my funny, what's the word? My funny, or my affinity for India comes from watching Carl. I don't know too much about it other than old Carly. But yeah, they're supposed to. Well, they're going to do something with it. The palace worm. They can't just carry the head around by its head. Surely it's got to be placed in some sort of container or housing compartment. Let's call it. Yeah, Carl's a legend. Carl Dilkington. But anyway, that guy's a nutbag. So the first video we're going to watch a video now. We're going to watch the latest video, which is On Deadly Ground. Now, On Deadly Ground is an interesting one. Here's Sensei Big Boy right here. We put that on the thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken. I did put that on the thumbnail. This was Seagal's passion project. Now, I assumed that they made him... He wanted to do this. So in order for him to get to do this, he probably had to make some other movies that he may not have wanted to do, including getting killed in executive decision within the first whatever minutes. Which is brilliant. I have to leave. No spoilers. That's all right. I'll release the video later, so you get to watch it. The thing about On Deadly Ground is it was a Hollywood movie, right? So it wasn't a current movie in terms of nowadays he's lazy. He doesn't walk. Obviously, he doesn't do stunts. There's no real expectation because it's not going to cinemas. It's just going straight to DVD. So it is whatever it is. But this movie was a Hollywood movie. It had Hollywood people. I mean, you had Michael Caine. I don't know who else. Joan Chen. Some other people. The guy from Scrubs was in here. So this was straight to video. Well, straight to DVD now. No more straight to video. So this was a big blockbuster hit back then. So they were filmed differently. He acts differently. His lines aren't as outrageous. They're still stupid. Don't get me wrong. His lines are stupid still. Some of the lines. But this gem, he was actually writer, director, and producer on. So he had a fair bit of contribution. Not writer. He was director, producer, and he was acting in it. He was a star of it. He didn't write it. I assume he contributed to the writing. Let's be real. He may not have written it, but as director, producer, and actor, and controlling party in this, I guarantee you he had an input on the script, and you'll see what I mean later on. So, without further, let's do a poll. I mean, it's time for a poll. Are y'all ready to watch this shit? I mean, it's a silly question, but we like doing polls for the sake of doing polls. I think it definitely had a say in the script to some degree. Okay. Yeah, well done, Kev. Well done, Kev. Well played. I like how 12% of people have said no. What's your reasoning? What's the 12% that said no? I'd like to know your reasoning behind that. Just give me the 2 people that said no, or whatever it may be. I want to know the reasoning behind not being ready to watch this shit now. Are you taking a dump? You got to go rub one out. You're having a cheese sandwich. You got to take out the rubbish. Your cat just took a shit on your face. What's with the 16? Now we're up to 16%. That's 16%. What? Is someone put a finger up your ass? What's going on? I'm just curious. Have you had an epiphany? Has God come down to you and said, "Not yet. It is not time"? Not enough sex. Have you not seen my beautiful fat head enough before we start? Is that the problem here? Farscape 24/7 marathon with all episodes on YouTube. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. This must be the greatest movie of all time. It is the greatest movie of all time. 38%. Hey, Kat, how are ya? Kat already sent me a shout out saying she wouldn't make it tonight because she's a legend, but good to see you, Kat. Good to see you pop by. I mean, we're about to start a premiere, so you might get the first 5 seconds of it. For those 13% of people that don't want to see it, you should look away soon because it's about to go on the screen now. So I don't know if it's gonna
On deadly ground is the
stop it, Seagal. So I don't know if it's gonna bother you, but we're about to start some fresh shite. Yeah, that's right, Kat. Tell them to chuck the thumbs up. Well done. We've had to rub one out. Wouldn't the Moby help? I don't know who Ingmar Bergen is. Isn't that some old school lady? All right, we're ready. We're doing it. We should dress up as hell. When's Halloween? We don't really do Halloween. No one really does Halloween except for America. Isn't it like October 31st or something? Is it the same day every year, or does it change? I don't know how it works. Again, we don't really do Halloween in Australia. All right, let's do this. We're about to October 31st. Okay. All right, we're doing this. We're doing it live. Ready? We're doing 16. Again, feedback. So this is preliminary. How many people are in here right now? 1 second. There's 42 people. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Miser. I'm not really a Hollywood guy, and I'll tell you why I'm not a Hollywood guy, because it's all just make-believe bullshit. I'm all for entertainment. This is what I do. Ideally, I entertain, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a whole industry built on bullshit and manipulation, so I mean, I don't buy into all that. I like movies, and some stuff are cool, but influential, nah, it's not my style. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just not my style. I think Hollywood and all that kind of shit's make believe. Now, musicians, to some musicians, I believe are very talented. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not saying all entertainment people are shit trucks, but yeah, being a good director, I don't know what that means. It just means you're good at telling people how to do shit, which is cool. I don't particularly value it myself. I mean, let me put it this way, man. If the lights went out and the internet went out, I don't care if Ingmar Bergman's around or not. She's not going to help the world do anything. Let's put it that way. Let's do the poll again. What are we polling, Patty? What are movies if not emotional? Well, I don't want to get into all that kind of shit. It's just a bit of fun. But yeah, movies are just people playing make-believe, and they get paid millions of dollars to do it, and they influence people and a whole bunch of shit. That much is true. That much is definitely true. Bergman despised Hollywood. Well, there you go. Good on Bergman then. I'm down with her. Oh, to Ingy B. If she thought Hollywood was trash, I'm down with her. But yeah, anyway. I don't like movies. I don't hate movies, but I don't find it a useful skill. It's all make believe. I'll take some dude who knows how to build a building over some person who knows how to direct a movie any day of the week when push comes to shove. Yeah, unless it's a special kind of film, or unless Seagal's directing. But anyway, I would love $1 million. Yeah, I'd love $1 million too, Kurth. If anyone out there's got $1 million and they want to, donate it, feel free to go into Super Chat and donate $1 million. Kurth, if someone donates $1 million, I'll give you some of that, mate. Not half of it, but I'll give you some of it. So if there's any wealthy Seagalians out there, potential benefactors, just send over $1 million in any currency. We'll take yen. We'll take pesos. No, maybe not pesos. Dollars will do. Dollars will do. Maybe euro. The pound would be ideal. I mean, but so we'll also take Chinese, fucking whatever. Anyway, all right, let's get started.
On Deadly Ground is the Big Daddy Thunberg massive environmental piece where he was director, actor, and producer.
By the way, I don't want to stop it so early, and we'll get to that later, but he has no idea how to smoke a cigar. Just watch him here.
On Deadly Ground is the Big Daddy Thunberg massive environmental piece where he was director, actor, and producer, earning him multiple nominations and an award for Worst Director at the Golden Raspberry Awards. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, so by the way, this is all of his illustrious career in movies. Worst actor, worst picture, worst director came for On Deadly Ground. Worst supporting actor for Executive Decision, even though he died in like the first 3 minutes, he was still worst supporting actor. Fire Down Below, he got a lot. Worst actor, worst picture, worst screen couple, shared with his guitar. Worst original song, which was funny. But he didn't win it. He didn't win any. And then there was worst actor for Half Past Dead, which in fairness he could have shared with Ja Rule. They were both pretty shit. But yeah, he won one for worst director in this because the editing's horrible.
But I'm sure it's just as prestigious as the Oscars. Yeah. I assume the studios had Michael Caine locked into some contractual obligations, so Alfred was stuck selling out his ass like everyone else in Hollywood.
Poor Alfred.
We get to see a chubby Billy Bob Thornton.
By the way, I forgot Billy Bob Thornton was in this. I actually don't remember if he was, but it's like a young chubby Billy Bob before he got all crackhead-like and cocaine-filled and hooker-induced.
Thornton sound all Billy Bob-like 30 years ago. Open wide, sweetheart. And Big Daddy method actor shows us his diverse range of emotions he displays. I can feel it.
Don't you realize that you're thought of as the greatest actor ever?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because now, I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
His facial expressions, they just don't, he doesn't do anything. He just moves his head a bit. Like, there's nothing going on here.
Big Daddy method actor shows us his diverse range of emotions he displays. I can feel it.
Don't you realize that you're thought of as the greatest actor ever?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because now...
It's rumored that hip flask, by the way, we call it a hip flask in Australia. I don't know what you call it in America. That hip flask had nothing but pure butter in it. Pure butter laced with cocaine. That's the rumor on set. Butter and cocaine. Liquid butter. Like melted butter and cocaine.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because now... I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
But Seagal makes no efforts to hide the fact that he would shag anything and anyone for the right price.
I am but a whore. $350,000? I'd fuck anything once.
Well, now we know his price.
$350,000? I'd fuck anything once.
At least he's honest. For $350,000, he'd fuck anything once. Now there was a story that at one point he had to pay the mafia $700,000 cash. So that means that someone fucked him twice to take $700,000, right? If my math is correct, 350 times 2 is 700,000. So someone got fucked twice for him to have to pay $700K to the mafia, allegedly.
I'd fuck anything once.
A bunch of greedy, incompetent, environment-hating white men are causing fires, and Seagal arrives to bring the marshmallows. Big Daddy's big entrance is exactly as glorious as you'd expect it to be for such a majestic combat wombat. Firstly,
I cut that short, by the way, but I can't express to you how much I love this clip right here of him just sighing and then looking into the camera. I cut it short. It goes on for like another 5 seconds.
Wombat.
He just looks, these little squinty eyes, the hair looking like really, really slick. Two, possibly 3 chins, depending on which angle you're looking at. It's just a black shirt. It's a glorious look all around.
Firstly, the lesser male expresses relief that the real alpha dog has arrived on scene. Before the camera...
He actually does say that. You might not be able to hear it. You'll hear it when you watch it yourself. But when he goes, thank God. Thanks Seagal. When Seagal gets here.
Before the camera pans to the feet and turns around to reveal Sensei Slickback puffing on a cigar.
That's his entrance, by the way. Now, I do just want to make a point of a couple of things. If you look here, it's already the cigarette's already lit before he actually puts the lighter to his mouth. So I don't know why he's bothering to put the lighter there. The cigarette's already lit. Well, the fake cigarette is already lit. But they really did the thing where they panned up from the bottom up to get his whole little badass appearance.
Because after dinner, everyone ought to have a cigar.
Within the first 5 minutes of the movie...
And can we all agree that he's kind of doing his little Arnie phase there where he's got the cigar? Well, you'll see. He's very cigar heavy, let's put it that way.
Everyone is polishing Big Daddy's little snub-nosed trouser revolver so much that it's almost as if this movie was directed by...
I've seen Seagal, and
It feels like high school when the cool, tough kid arrives on scene to save everyone because he's so much better than everyone else.
hey, Forrest is here, and fire isn't good enough. Forrest, those goddamn preventers tore up this back, but the son bitch made me use them anyway.
It seems...
So when you watch the actual movie, all right, at some point if you do watch the actual movie, when he arrives, not only is there so much posturing about him getting in his suit and getting ready, but everyone in the background's yelling, yeah, Forrest is here. Oh, everything's all right now. He's here. Oh, he's all right. Like it's such a corny thing. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's such a corny thing that it's just goddamn brilliant.
Forrest is here, and fire isn't good enough. Forrest.
Like, oh shit. Oh, that's annoying, man. What did I do? Like, it's just like now he's here. All the problems are solved. There's no need to worry now because the big man's here. There's a whole team of people there. They couldn't do anything about it, but now that he's here, we are good to go. All right, sorry. What happened to the audio?
Torn up this back, but the son bitch made me use them anyway.
Yeah, take her
Seems
over.
like a strange choice, but then I remembered...
Hey man, Sensei Seagal here. He's a movie star.
Seagal assesses the situation and tells everyone to get back because shit's about to get real. When he strolls out of the fire like T-1000 and lights a cigar like Arnold
Stop being a girly man.
And then he...
So here's the thing, right? He walks out of the fire. He does some stuff. He turns some hoses. He tells everyone to get back. And then he just strolls out.
When he strolls out of the fire like...
He does that, right? He does that hero move.
T-1000 and lights a cigar like Arnold
Stop being a girly man.
And then he presses a button to cause an explosion. Fuck. Yeah.
Now, what I was hoping for there was it looks like the fart causes the explosion, but I probably should have gone with the audio behind Seagal and then done it. But anyway,
To cause an explosion. Fuck yeah. Everyone is cheering him and stuff, but I'm not entirely sure why. It's not exactly a high school football game, or what he actually did other than press that button. But yay, go Forrest, woo, yay.
I mean, even his hat has got some stupid. Look, his hat has got his name on it. Firefighting and something specialist. Firefighting and what? Blowout specialist. And I don't know what that symbol is, but he's got his own little special hat. That's cute. Who has their name on their hat? Is that a thing they did in the 90s, having names on their hat? You know what time it is. Was having your name on your hat a thing for professionals in the 90s. Let's see if anyone remembers, because I sure as hell don't. He used to fight a lot of cigarette that was already lit when he lit it. Exactly right. It may have been a different cigarette, Kev, who knows? He is just a cook, Dino, you're right.
Hey, let's all polish Forrest Snob.
Very impressive, Forrest, as always.
Very impressive, Forrest, as always. And by the way, you may notice Tong Po is here. See the guy with the ponytail? That's low-key Tong Po from Kickboxer. He's here to get. He's here to see if he can fuck up Seagal for Van Damme.
Celebration drinks. Seagal witnesses the abuse of a Native American woman and the physical harm to the waitress.
Dude, Native American dude, not a woman. I fucked up.
Which is acceptable, but once the hillbilly confesses that he believes the greatest treat to be a cupcake, Seagal wouldn't stand for it.
Cupcake.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
This bloke pushes Seagal over the edge by eating the last piece of pie.
Oh, you want a piece of this?
But it's worth it for me when Sensei goes Super Saiyan God mode and does some awesome stunts.
By the way, not only does he have the most badass looks ever, because he just stares at people, all of his whole emotional range is right there. What you see on screen right now, I don't know if you can see it properly, but what you see on screen right now, that face, I hope my head's not in the way, is his whole emotional range. And includes anger, whatever you want to call it. Now, this was 1994. Big Dog was 42 years old here. He was 42 years old here. And he did this himself. This is all him. No stunt doubles. I looked. It's not him.
All on his own. Seagal pushes and assaults a whole lot of stuntmen before the main bad guy shows genuine fear about what Big Daddy Huff and Puff is about to do to him.
By the way, I mean, the fight scenes in this are very, very average. There's not a lot going on in the fight scenes, to be honest with you. It was a horrible movie. I understand why he won Worst Director. It was a horrible movie. Even to review, it's not shit in the way where it's like it's horrible. It's just shit in the way where it's so mundane and pointless and stupid. But there wasn't anything outrageous in it. It was just dumb and pointless and really contrived and just blatantly stupid.
They play some patty cake before Sensei Blossom Cake drops some wisdom on the redneck and changes his life forever.
There we go, Kurth. It's for you, mate. Was it Kurth or Kev who said? I think it was Kurth.
What does it take to change
I think it was Kev.
the essence of a man? I need time to change. I do too. What?
I mean, what they play some game where if he slaps his hands, he gets a punching once. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he gets a punching once. And then after 3 punches, this happens.
Life forever.
What does it take to change the essence of a man? I need time to change. I do too. What?
This guy tries to rope Michael Caine in for a sequel, but Caine has wisened up after being a part of this shitty movie.
You have any great ideas? Just keep them to your fucking self, okay? And leave this shit to me.
The people in town have had enough.
I mean, we've got to figure, right? Michael Caine must have only done this movie because he had to. Sure, it must have been one of those things where a studio makes you do stuff because you're contractually obliged. Otherwise, why would he do it? It makes no sense. I can't understand why Michael Caine. This movie was 30 years ago, roughly to this day, and this shit's happening. And obviously Michael Caine wasn't Alfred yet, but he's a well-established actor at that point. I'm too young to know the shit he'd done before then, but he'd been around for a while. So, yeah, exactly right, Joy. I think he's being chased by the tax man like Wesley and Paul Hogan.
Shit to me.
The people in town have had enough and are angry about the effects of Sensei sleeping with all of the native.
That face, see his face? He's got the same face again. He's just at a town hall meeting or a press conference right now, and look at the face. Michael Kell. Yeah, that is Michael Caine playing Steven Seagal.
Women, he does have powerful sperm.
We want to talk about women who...
I don't say anyway. So they're at a town hall meeting, and Seagal's got an angry face.
The people in town have had enough and are angry about the effects of Sensei sleeping with all of the native women. He does have powerful sperm.
We want to talk about women who fail to ovulate, and when they do, they give birth to abnormal babies.
And then he has a battle with himself about greed, money, and plowing trim.
I gotta say, I'm a little ashamed of you. I'd just like to ask you something. I'm interested. Tell me more. How much is enough? How much money is enough?
Even when he's reading the lines, right? His face, just look at his face. When he's reading the lines, it's the same look, always the same look.
I'm interested. Tell me more. How much is enough?
How much is enough?
How much money is
How
enough?
much money is enough?
A lot of money.
Michael Caine and the doctor from Scrubs plan to kill Forrest Seagal in an explosion, but Sensei one step ahead is onto their bullshit. He narrowed.
I don't know why, but when I saw that body go flying, I just did a little snort. When I saw the body go flying, it just made me laugh. It just. I mean, it's about as real as any stunt in a Seagal movie, but it was quality.
He narrowly escapes before being found by some snow hobbits, which just so happens to include some young hotties. And
Always.
the toothless lady was probably pretty good at giving some sloppy gummy love. These people just saved his life and asked for his name, and instead, Seagal starts spouting some Zen wisdom nonsense.
A mouse. Hiding from the hawks. In the house of Raven.
Now, before we continue,
I mean, I got to stop saying I mean. It's annoying. He's
A mouse.
a mouse
Hiding from the hawks.
hiding from the hawks
In the house of Raven.
in a house of ravens. That's some deep shit he's saying. Everyone, the shirts are going out tomorrow, whoever ordered. So just so you know, my guy just came back from holidays. They've made them. They're going out tomorrow to you all. So
now before we continue, a quick break to check out some awesome t-shirts. We don't have any sponsors here, so if you'd like to support the channel, think about grabbing yourself an awesome t-shirt or joining the Awesome Legends on Patreon.
Thank you for being interested in what we're doing here, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to do things that are positive influence in the world.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
The dogs attack Sensei Squiddly Diddly because they sense a threat to the alpha of the group, and because they can smell the sexual assault allegations on his skin.
possibly cookies in his pocket also. I was going to put that in, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, cookies in his pocket.
Allegedly.
Actually, on that note, I'm going to pause it for a sec. On the sponsor note, right? I had a sponsor. Sorry, I bought some underwear in Australia. They're called Separatech, right? I don't know if you guys. Well, I shouldn't. It's not really a sponsorship for them, but anyway, there's some underwear that I like. Where it's. I think I told you last time. It's got like separate pouches for your tackle, separate pouches for the marbles, and separate pouch for the sausage. Right? It's pretty awesome. But they've worn away. So I sent the company an email the other day when I was like really, really baked. Like I mean, I was extremely baked. I made myself some. I don't know if I downloaded it or not. Yeah. So I made myself some brownies here. Right, I got some hash butter off my mate, and I made some brownies. And I was baked as all hell. And I wrote an email to I'll show you now. One sec, Pork. I mean, I don't want to advertise these guys because they're not paying me for it, but I'll show you guys. Separatech underwear. Where are we? I can't remember which one I had, but I had one. These aren't right. They got a separate pouch. Man, they must have changed a lot. Box of briefs. Anyway, you go here. You go to these guys, and they've got ones with dual pouch underwear. There we go. Did I click on it? They've got like dual pouch underwear. So I sent these guys an email asking if they would send me free shit, right? And I will, do a little promo for them. So I'm waiting. That's some ugly ass underwear. Who's gonna wear that shit? Mine were just straight out normal boxer briefs. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, if they they're all right. I like mine boxer briefs. Let's have a look and see what we got here while we're here. None of these are the ones that I had. I had shorter looking ones than these, but they were kind of like this. These are a bit more snugly fitting, but they've got like a pouch for your balls and then a pouch for your dick. These are different though. But anyway, put your third leg through. These guys are, they got a situation going on there. You can kind of see, but they're not bad. Anyway, I asked them. Point of the story was, I told them, send me some free shit, and I will send you. I will do a video for you guys. So I'm waiting to hear about that. That was the whole point of the story. I think they are a newer version, Cliff, but I don't know if I like it. I have to see if they're good though, because the ones I have, the material wore away. In fairness, it's been over 12 months, but the material wore away. So I'm hoping that the newer version might be a bit stronger. But I have had no response yet, and I sent this email on Friday, so we'll see. But they were pretty damn good. I'm not sponsored by them, so this is not an ad for them. But they were pretty damn good back in the day. I don't know if they're located in Australia, Pork. I actually don't know. That's a good question. I already closed it. Oh, we're going back. Where are you? I think they are. What's he about? Joker, what's going on, my man? Good to see you back, brother. Everyone send out some love to the Joker. He comes in with the storm, mate. Doesn't mess around. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And good to see you well, my man. Good to see you well. What were we asking about? I don't know where they're located. I assume they're Australian. They might not be, honestly. Eastern time. Yeah. Don't know. We'll have to check the address. But we're going on jokes. Well, everyone say a lot of Joker. Well, they've got a Hong Kong address, so I don't know what that means. It's probably an Asian company. Who knows? I thought they were Australian, but they did well. Anyway, the jocks are good. We got off topic, but the jocks are good. Joker, how are you, mate? You doing well? It's been a while since we've seen you, my friend. Everyone raise your glass to the Joker. It's been a while since we've seen him in person, but I've been here being a voyeur. Yeah, just watching like a porn star, huh? Was it the underwear? Was it the jocks? The snug underwear? The housing for your tackle and your balls that made you come out? It's good to see you, mate. Well, you're still alive. One step ahead of the game. Kerberos, good on you, mate, for not doing that. You're a legend. But yeah, keep positive, my friend. Positive vibes. Everyone sends love to you every week. Everyone asks about you every week. So I don't know if you're here every week, but they do ask about you. So you're not forgotten, mate. Whenever you're feeling strong again, you just contact me and we'll get you back on. But do they? Well, I sent him an email, Joker, just saying give me some free shit and I'll do an ad for you. So. But again, I'm not very good, and I was really high when I wrote that email. Hold on a sec. I'll get the email, but I'm going to put it so you all can't see while I'm doing it. That's probably the best way, so not everyone can see my goddamn email. Where are we? Again, I was extremely high. I will preface this by saying I was really, really high when I did this. All right, so, okay. I wrote to them. Hi, my name is Sensei Seagal, and I run a YouTube channel. Firstly, I would like to express my great admiration for your product. My fellows have never felt so free and open, yet have never found themselves nestled in such comfort. Fine work. I have approximately blah, blah, blah subscribers and blah, 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 blah viewers, average blah, 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 blah. I would like to promote your product during my next video, and as someone who thoroughly appreciates your product, I will believe this will come through in my promotion of your product. My request from you is my only request from you is some replacement merchandise in exchange for my dedicated sponsorship video. It'll be minimum 90 seconds, but probably longer because I love the product. I often discuss it with friends. I think I've even discussed it on a live stream. I think I have mentioned it before. Unfortunately, my last pairs have worn down and disintegrated. 99% of it is fine. In fairness, it has been over a year since I purchased them. If I were to give some constructive feedback, I would suggest strengthening the material near the snake pouch. The marbles are fine, but the snake pouch wears away and starts to tear. Otherwise, brilliant. I've attached a link to my channel, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I'm hoping they give me some free shit because I told them that I like their product and I'll promote it. So we'll see what happens, you know? We will see what happens, but I'm not holding my breath. But we'll see how we go. I am high, Miser. I'm still high right now, but I was extremely high back then. Like I was really fucked up when I wrote that letter. I was off my tits. Off my tits. Well, in fairness, Joker, it was probably about a year and a half. And in fairness, Joker, I do have a powerful member. It's not big. It's not big at all, but it's powerful. He's forceful. You know, he's forceful. He fights the material sometimes when he gets angry. So, yes, we'll see how we go. We'll see if we get a response back. But you know, that was a bit of fun. We'll see how we go. Thanks, Kerberos. Well, I'm hoping when they read that letter, they see there might be a bit of value to it. You know, maybe get a bit of love and think, you know, let's help this guy out. I didn't think it was an Australian company for some reason, but I might be wrong about that. My poor boss falls with the storm. Well, that's it. So, rather on my tits, Samantha. That's up to Scotty. That's Scotty's job. Can't help you out with that, unfortunately. Unless you and Scotty are that kind of couple, I can't help you out with that. But yeah, let it rip. Me too. I like it all over my face, but you know, whatever. On my titties will do as well. Anyway, back to the show. The dogs are attacking Seagal because you know he's an S deviant.
On his skin, allegedly. Pocahontas stares into Big Daddy's eyes and tells a story of how Seagal,
same look he's got in every single scene. The same look,
and eventually all of humanity came into existence.
There was a time there were no people on the earth until the fifth day, and then burst forth from the sacred place, full grown.
Now, I don't know if that's CGI, but that is pretty...
I mean, do you reckon that's real? If that's real, man, that's an awesome backdrop to have. I don't know if it's real. Is it real? It kind of looks fake, but I don't know.
Pretty damn spectacular and a beautiful backdrop to have while filming. So, I'll give him props.
I mean, it just looks really fake. It just doesn't look real. I mean, if it's real, it's lovely, but I don't know. Is it real? What do you think? Okay, let's do it. We're doing a poll. Do you think the backdrop is real? Forget the spelling. Just go with it. Don't worry about the spelling of the second word. You know exactly what I'm asking. You think it's real? All right, well, let's see. 50. Oh, hello. The votes are interesting at the moment. It does, but I mean, it could be.
For that.
If you look at it from the start.
Fifth day, and then burst forth from the sacred place, full grown.
I mean, it's hard to tell. It's more about the bushes. The trees look real, and the greenery looks real, but it kind of looks like, you know, the ice where it joins here. It kind of looks fake. I don't know.
That's CGI, but that is pretty damn spectacular and a beautiful backdrop to have while filming. So I'll give him props for that.
This is also 1994, so I don't know how CGI worked back then, but yeah.
It'd probably be freezing and his testicles would be the size of almonds, but a stunning backdrop. As the eye fucks her, in his mind, Seagal plays out the off-screen private auditions he'll be having with pretty Inuit woman and is suitably impressed with what is to come. The woman admits there is no one that compares to Sensei Candied Yams, and he is the chosen one.
In you, I've seen a great cock. Are you willing to discover the nature of that cock?
Now, again, facial expression, the same. He gives a bit of a head nod at the end there, which is basically like saying, I'm going to bang you, I think, is what that nod means. That nod basically means I'm going to bang you.
impressed with what is to come. The woman admits there is no one that compares to Sensei Candied Yams, and he is the chosen one.
In you, are you willing to discover the nature of that cock?
By the way, can we all appreciate that we're 54 minutes into this stream so far, so roughly an hour, and I have not had to pee yet. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've not had to break the seal yet. So I'm just saying. Just saying. You know, it's a high five for me. That's worth a like button, if nothing else, just for the fact that I haven't had to pee.
Goes on a spirit quest awakening thingy that, as any Seagalian would know, would not be complete without some young hot ladies dancing around with their titties hanging out. The indigenous version of a strip club scene.
Now, I'm sorry, lads. I had to blur the titties because obviously I would get, struck for it. I don't want to get banned for showing indigenous titties. But nonetheless, there were titties going on in this scene. There were titties. First of all, you got two chicks about to kiss right here. This is Seagal's idea. This has nothing to do with spirit quests or Native Americans, I don't think.
Quest awakening thingy that, as any Seagalian would know, would not be complete without some young hot ladies dancing around with their titties hanging out. The indigenous version of a strip club scene. Multiple hot young women try enticing Sensei Cockslinger to come and shag, but that is pretty much Seagal's life on a daily basis, so nothing new here. In a stunning twist, he goes for the old lady with no teeth. Rumour has it she's quite the ball gargler, but even so, I'm proud of Sensei for toning down the young honeys and dicking some older women.
Yeah, I just,
The doctor from Scrub.
I mean, you got to respect him here, right? Because there's a bunch of hotties dancing around, trying to get him in there, and we all know Seagal's. I mean, do you reckon I'll get banned for this? Do you reckon I have to
Club scene.
You can't
Multiple hot young women trying
because you can't really see any titty here, right? Because it's just me. They're doing it. I mean, maybe a little bit there, but they're doing a good job of covering it. I think they're doing a good job of covering it. I think we should. Do you think we'll be all right?
To come and shag, but that is pretty much Seagal's life.
It looks like you can see some stuff. I think I have to blur that. I might be in trouble. But then again, sorry, no, I've already uploaded this to YouTube, right? At this point, and thus far, YouTube is okayed it for monetization, so they can't. It's on them. Yeah, I think so, Kev. I think we're good to go. So YouTube's allowed it thus far. We'll see how we go.
On a daily basis, so nothing new here. In a stunning twist, he goes for the old lady with no teeth. Rumour has it she's quite the ball gargler, but even so, I'm proud of Sensei for toning down the young honeys and dicking some older women.
Yeah, I just,
I mean, when's the last time you heard the word dicking?
The doctor from Scrub kills Pocahontas' dad, which means Big Daddy's gonna have to avenge him and in return be rewarded with the daughters. Sensei Pretzel Dick draws on his years of acting wisdom and nails this emotional scene with perfect poise and timing.
I'm not sure if I've used the word Sensei Pretzel Dick before, but I'm going to admit that when I rolled that one off the tongue, it just felt extremely good. It just felt really good to say Sensei Pretzel Dick. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me. It just sounds good, right? Or...
Nails this emotional scene with perfect... Sensei Pretzel Dick draws on his years of acting wisdom and...
I don't know. I just like it for some reason. That's all I'm saying.
Nails this emotional scene with perfect poise and timing.
Tell him. Thank you.
I mean, he just held on for like a few seconds too long here. Just a few seconds too long, right? Just...
Timing.
Tell him.
Now. Too long. Too long.
He sneaks away.
Just too long.
To get a taste of his reward, but before he can, the bad guys ruin the party. Everyone decides that guns suck and old school fisticuffs are the way to go. Or in Seagal's world, slapping and throwing people around. A lot of stuntmen would have suffered for this scene.
That guy would have got hit. That guy definitely got clotheslined. He definitely got smacked across the face. And he definitely hit that across the chest. He felt, I did that in slow motion. Definitely got hit across the chest. Humongous, good to see you, brother. How are you, mate? That guy was definitely thrown into the wall.
Finally,
and that guy was definitely hit again.
We get the explanation of who Forrest Taft really is. Why is Big Daddy Kremlin the badass he is?
So, most of you know, in every Seagal movie, there's an obligatory scene, maybe more than one scene, where we find out how awesome he really is.
Keep in mind, Sensei Pumpkin Farts was also the...
Anybody seen Richie? Huh? Who is he? You want to know who he is? Sir. Try this. Delve down into the deepest bowels of your soul. Try to imagine the ultimate fucking nightmare, and that won't come close to this son of a bitch. When he gets pissed.
Yeah, that's right. That won't come close to him.
This attractive corporate samurai insults the entire population of Alaska and anybody native to that area, including our own Sensei Igloo Cock.
I was very dick heavy with Seagal, by the way, in this episode. For want of a better word, I was very Seagal named dick heavy. Let's put it that way. Now, I just purely typed in, right, on Google. I typed in population of Alaska. Those 3 words, all right? Those 3 words. And it told me that the population was X and 96.9% of citizens. 8% were born outside of the country. 4.1919 times more were white, non-Hispanic residents in Alaska than any other race. I didn't ask for any fucking demographic breakdown, but it did tell me that it was mainly more white people. So, awesome. Thanks, Google. Thanks for shoving that in there unnecessarily. I just want to know how many motherfuckers live there. But, Google.
Alaska's a third world country. It's just one we happen to own.
Someone tells Michael Caine that he'll be working with Seagal in another future project, and he seems absolutely ecstatic. We get some high-tech 90s floppy disk digital hacking.
This brought back memories of the old 4.5. Is it 4.5 or 3.5 inch? I can't remember. 3.5, whatever it was. 3.5, I think. That brought back memories.
Stuff going on.
Had both of them there. There's a 4.5 on the top with the old, remember that? The old flippy little clip. And then the, classic.
Before Sensei speaks about his testicles' inability to contain his 100% pure alpha manliness.
It's gonna blow. It just won't take the pressure. Time bomb.
Quickly!
Big Daddy has had enough of staring at that young piece of trim, and enough is enough. His hoggy's waiting for you.
We gotta blow it, and we gotta blow it now.
Pure
When he means blow it, he means she's got to blow it, and she's got to blow it now. That's all I'm saying.
random speech about all the bad stuff happening to the environment, which is completely unnecessary. But I hope you're taking notes, Greta Thunberg.
How dare you?
Now I couldn't play the whole script here, but he does harp on for a bit. Now the reason why this thing got canned is because he just tries to really slip in so much environmental shit. What he's saying is not necessarily wrong, but you just don't just try and shove it down people's throat like a ball gag in a movie.
Passion, the delivery.
What do you think? Some angel is going to miraculously come down out of the sky and stop, say, 350 billion tons of oil from being spilled into our oceans every year?
This is what happens when you pollute the planet.
Maybe some ghost will stop all the cars from using gasoline. Maybe somehow some spirit will trip the big switch and all the technology that's been repressed for the last 70 years will suddenly be ours and it'll be a better place to live, a beautiful place.
Rather than just shooting all these guys with all the ammo he took earlier,
He was talking about the repressed technology and stuff. It gets worse. We'll get to the end. The end is like literally a 30-minute speech of him going on and shit, but
Big Daddy Booby Traps concocts all these intricate little things to take out the henchmen, tapping into his Native American roots.
My grandmother, who surely looks pure Mohawk, and I'm pretty sure she is.
now, just realistically, right? If we think about it in terms of mathematically, all right. Let's get the calculator out. Calculator. Okay, so he's got. I don't even know how to do this, but he's part Italian, right? He's got some French as well on his mother's side. So he's Italian and French on his mother's side. We know he's Irish and Jewish as well. Russian, Mongol. Asian, presumably Russian is the Asian bit. I don't know if he's got a bit of Asian from somewhere in actual Asia, like Thailand or China. And then there's pure Mohawk on his mother's side. Not like a little bit. She's like pure Mohawk. So his grandma's pure Mohawk. His grandpa might be something else. So his mum's Italian and French on his mum's side. So maybe she's Mohawk, Italian, and French. So the dad's Italian and French, the granddad. Am I I think I'm just overthinking it, but just mathematically, it doesn't seem to work out. I just can't. His grandmother, Kev. The grandmother was a Mohawk.
This guy has the gonads to question Sensei's genius and dies a horrible death as such a rude, ignorant swine should.
He spooked on the chopper for a second. Thought this guy was going to be good. Cub Scout could have found that. Wait a minute!
That's what happens when you mess around with Sensei. You know, he what he did was he set some traps, but he had a decoy.
For a second.
And this guy here, who I don't know who he is, but he got cocky.
Thought this guy was going to be good. Cub Scout could have found that. Wait a minute!
And then this obviously real person with real whatever's going on, a explosion maybe, or a shotgun.
Look how majestic
He died.
Is riding that steed.
His face is brilliant. It's like the car driving face.
Sharpie hairlines.
That's his look of seriousness right there. That tells you that he's a man on a mission. It's glorious.
Stiff in the breeze. Pocahontas makes the mistake of thinking that this movie will catapult her to fame and stardom, but Seagal knows what's up.
So her name's Joan Chen, which sounds familiar, but I feel like that's a very common name. So she might not be. Don't know.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
I want you to shut the fuck up.
I'm starting to think what's up.
Hold on. Anyway.
Look how majestic he is riding that steed. His Sharpie hairline staying stiff in the...
Well, it's well known, Patrick Bateman, that Native Americans had claymore mines, batteries, mouse traps back in the day. Hence why he's tapping into his Native American roots there. Well known.
Breeze. Pocahontas makes the mistake of thinking that this movie will catapult her to fame and stardom, but Seagal knows what's up.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
I want you to shut the fuck up.
I'm starting to think Sensei MacGyver is tapping into his inner Richard Dean Anderson with all these fancy little creations.
That would be good, otherwise it would be too soon.
Pocahontas seems awfully confused and asks Seagal why he's randomly unzipping his pants and taking out his tackle.
Just gonna reach out and touch somebody.
He's back.
Now, we've seen hints to how awesome Sensei Cockblaster really is, but now we get it all laid out for us. Now we get to find out the truth.
My guy in DC.
Okay, so this is okay. This is where we really find out how awesome Seagal is. We've had one little clip earlier where Michael Caine gave us a little bit of a taste of how awesome Seagal is. Now we find out how really supreme he is. Okay.
Find out the truth.
My guy in DC tells me that we are not dealing with the student here. We're dealing with the professor. He's the kind of guy that would drink a gallon of gasoline so he can piss in your campfire. Anytime the military has an operation that can't fail, they call this guy in to train the troops, okay?
All right, mate, take it easy. Get off your knees and get your shit together, bud.
You could drop this guy off at the Arctic Circle wearing a pair of bikini underwear without his toothbrush, and tomorrow afternoon he's going to show up at your poolside with $1 million smile and a fistful of peso.
This guy's a professional, you got me? If he reaches this rig, we're all going to be nothing but a big goddamn hole right in the middle of Alaska.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
Every once in a while.
I mean, if you didn't know, and you didn't know that guy was a bad guy, you would think that he was basically having Seagal's balls impression on his chin. I mean, he's literally just taking it right in the chin from Seagal. That whole speech went on for minutes. I had to speed it up to avoid the copyright. That's why it's in chipmunk voice for some of it. Because that guy was just polishing Seagal's knob for way too long. Way too long.
Damn hole right in the middle of Alaska.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
Every once in a while.
Sensei squashes Scrubs dude, and Alaska rejoices as the rude bitch Amelia gets her comeuppance in the most stupid way possible.
Fuck him.
I think we should also just take a moment to rejoice in how nobody cared about offending people in the 1990s. There's no way you could say this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in this movie, by the way, that there's no way they'd put in now just purely out of racism or political correctness like this.
Now,
Protect this entrance like it was your sister's cherry, Tonto. You're in charge here, Tonto.
Listen to me, you yellow snow-eating, welfare-collecting, red-skinned piece of shit. You know, Pocahontas is still available.
Billy Bob takes a moment to recognize the splendor and magnificence that is Sensei Smoked Turkey.
Jesus Christ, this motherfucker's good. I told you he's good, didn't I?
Yeah, he's good and he's coming this way.
And regardless of how busy he is, Big Daddy can always find time to pull some awesome faces while he beats on some people for fun.
It's his facials, man. It's just his facials. That's all I'm saying.
Michael Caine reminds us again that this would in no way be appropriate now, dropping lines that would make today's audiences cry for sure.
It's a slow bitch you've been banging. You and me, we bought hookers better than this for $5 in Bangkok.
There's no chance any of this would make it into a script nowadays.
No way.
Thankfully, the movie finishes on a high with Sensei galloping like the handsome steed that he is, before it all wraps up with Big Papa Professor preaching about the environment again.
How many of you out there have heard of alternative engines that can run on anything?
I mean, the running was majestic.
$5 in Bangkok.
I mean, also he calls her a chink.
It's a slow bitch you've been
Sorry, slope bitch. Sorry, I was racist. Slope bitch. He calls her a slope bitch.
banging. You and me, we bought hookers better than this for $5 in Bangkok.
There's no
Now he's lying because I mean, $5. Even unless maybe 30 years ago he may have bought it for $5 US, but I doubt it. Maybe more like 10. But he's probably exaggerating for the sake of the movie. I'm just saying.
chance any of this would make it into a script nowadays.
No way.
Thankfully, the movie finishes on a high with Sensei galloping like the handsome steed that he is, before it all wraps up with Big Papa Professor preaching about the environment again.
How many of you out there have heard of alternative engines that can run on anything from alcohol to garbage or water? Carburetors that can get hundreds of miles to the gallon, that can practically run forever. You don't know about them because if they were to come into use, they put the oil companies out of business. The concept of the internal combustion engine has been obsolete for over 50 years. Big business is primarily responsible for destroying the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the food we eat. But because of the oil cartels and corrupt government regulation, we and the rest of the world have been forced to use gasoline for over 100 years. They have no cure for the world they destroy, only for the money they make in the process. But the plankton is dying. The law says no company...
I don't know why. I just wanted to put the plankton dying in there. Had nothing to really do with the topic of... It does, but not the way I edited it.
For the money they make in the process. But the plankton is dying. The law says no company can be fined over $25,000 a day.
6.5 hours later.
I ask you to bless all the people here.
I swear to God, it felt like it was about 7 hours later. And I edited that shit, and there was still more. It could have gone on for another 10 minutes.
Some people say this speech targeting oil companies ended his career. Many others say it was his shitty movies and horrible acting. I'll let you be the judge. Well, my friends, what did you think about Big Daddy Diarrhea and all of the verbal vomit in this movie? Were you inspired by his macho yet sensitive character? Do you plan to stop driving your car around? I think we can all agree the man was a pioneer and paved the way for climate hip.
I mean, that's a double whammy for me. Not just the facials, but actually the running as well. Like, that's brilliant.
He's everywhere.
This isn't what we want to go out and do. We know that we're causing...
Catch you later, Buccaneer. Have a good night, my man. And good luck with the dropping off the bale of hay to your horse, I guess. Wasn't expecting to say that one tonight, but yeah. Be safe dropping off your bale of hay to your horse.
disruption. We don't want to be out doing this, but we are desperate. We are scared. We are angry. As a young person, I'm terrified I'm going to be denied the right to grow old. I'm terrified I'm going to live in constant fear of climate disaster. I'm terrified I won't have access to food or clean water. I'm a scared little kid trying to fight for their future.
I mean, listen to this person living in a first world country, by the way, who thinks that within her lifetime, anyway.
All right, legends, it's been a blast as always. Until next time, my friends, light up a cigar if you want to look badass. Definitely have a slow motion panning up from your feet. But
make sure to light your cigar while it's already lit. Okay, and make sure the camera sees that because you know you suck.
And above all, stay awesome. Peace, legends.
I love the dude in the background here with the beard who's just appreciating her. I'm pretty sure this guy in the background on her left shoulder, he's also having a look. Oh no, he's not. He's turned away. But the dude in the beard, he's loving her vibes. I mean, they're having a good laugh with the guy in the blue shirt. Lady here in sunglasses, she's having a laugh too. She tries to join in, but not the same effort. I mean, she's clearly the best thing that ever existed. That's all that's happening. Anyway, we'll see. Again, that wasn't my favorite Seagal movie review, if I'm being honest. But anyway, I'll throw it to you guys for a bit of an opinion. It's an anonymous poll, so you can be honest. She just wrote out must be with paint. She pisses me off. I'm very clean energy. Yeah, it's the way they go about it. Like the Just Stop Oil people in the middle of the road. Some of my favorite is watching those Just Stop Oil people get like smashed and abused because you know I get their point, but yeah, it's the way they go about it. Just pisses everyone off. That's the problem. And people get really angry, and I understand why they get really angry because you're fucking everything up just to to make a point. It's not the right way to go about it. It's not how you get change, as they say. Anyway, okay. I think we'll get into some. Well, you're seeing as though you're here, Joker. This sounds like your kind of people. We'll get to them in a minute, actually. They're somewhere here. A group called Rammstein. Rammstein. I don't know who they are, but they'll pop up later in the show. Release or unload. Yeah, exactly right. All right. These are just random videos that I found, right, that make me laugh. They're all over the shop with what they are. I don't know so much about the titles. A liberal identifying as a cat gets owned by a cop. I mean, that's pretty accurate, I think. I watch these at some point and I send them to myself because I find them humorous. Literally every so many different things that I can't even they don't really have a general trend to them other than me enjoying watching shit. So we'll go through these guys. Rammstein, German band, industrial music. I love it. Okay. It's only a brief short though, mate. Don't worry. But yeah, it's interesting. I'll tell you that much. It's interesting. But anyway, random shit. And then we'll go to you guys and we'll watch a random shit of what you want to see and we'll go from there. But this was interesting when I watched this. I don't know if this is real. I think it's real. I think it's a real policeman. If this is a real thing, though, I like the way he handled it. That's all I'm going to say. Normally, I see police videos, and most of the time, it's people posting negative things. And I'm sure for every negative thing, there's five good interactions. But this was brilliant. If anyone hasn't seen this, I don't know.
That's my preferred method of identification. And this is... It's a cat collar. I'm currently identifying as a cat. Look, we can do this the hard way if you...
So this grown man is identifying as a cat right now and gives a cat collar to a police officer when he's pulled over for presumably breaking the law or something. I don't know what this woman's deal is at the top. She's annoying, but...
Like, I can have this car towed because last I checked, a cat is not licensed to operate a motor vehicle in the state of California. We can have animal control come get you, take you to a shelter where your owner can retrieve you for a fee of $70 after you're given the necessary immunizations, which do include a rabies shot, possibly even spayed or neuter, whichever you prefer or identify with.
I mean, the trans people love that shit.
Is that what you guys want to do here?
I love everything the policeman said. Brilliant work so far. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't have $70. Sir, I can also request that a mental health care professional come down here on scene and do an evaluation of you because you're considering letting him take a rabies shot rather than just give me an ID, use some manners so I can give you a ticket and move along. That's my preferred.
I mean, but that was real, right? Like, that was real, yeah? Like, it's not... That was strange to me. That's all I'm saying. Like this is where is this what's happening everywhere in the world, or is this you reckon it's a skit? No, or you think it's real? All right. Well, all right. Well, you know what that means, don't you? I mean, not enough people have voted yet for that poll. I can't do another poll
Method of identification.
until how many people are in here? There's 41 people in here. I need at least 50% of people to vote in the poll. All right. So vote on the poll before I can stop the new poll. We're talking about the new video, so just vote on the new video, and then otherwise we'll go to the next poll. Oh damn! Everyone's going in hard on the new video. Okay, so I got to do some more work. 74-26 is not a good ratio for me. If I don't get like 90% up on a poll or 85% up on a poll on a video, that means it's nowhere near ready. So 74-26 is horrible. That means it's like nowhere near ready to be released yet. So that's good to know. I appreciate that. Well, 75-25 is even worse. Actually, that's better. Well, it was 74-26 before. Anyway. Okay, just give me a 1 if you think this is real. 2 if you think it's fake. 1 for real, 2 for fake. I need a 1 for real, 2 for fake. We're doing that kind of shit. I've seen other people who've done that before. 1 is real, 2 is fake. And I'll just count them up. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, maybe 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, 3, 8, 3, 9, 3, 9, 4, 9, 5, 10, 5. All right, 10, 5. Interesting. 11, 5, 420. Yeah, 94. Yeah, fuck you. 6. All right, it's interesting. It's pretty. You already voted. Eat a dick. How about that number? 69. I'll stop counting. All right, so we obviously think it's. I mean, it could be, but it's interesting. It's not that hard to get a vest that says police, right? But here's the thing: the guy in the beard kind of does look like a bit of a douche, even from this angle. He doesn't look a bit like a douche. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, that's just me. Okay, this is China. Now, I will say one thing. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I was on a bus with a lady. I think I did, to Cambodia, and she was doing this kind of shit with her filters, man. I'm telling you.
This monkey was so shocked at the face filter that it keeps looking at her face and then the screen.
What's up?
Okay, I'm back with a lot of these fake beauty filters that just turn the person completely different. This one is not too bad. It just looks like she put on makeup. This one's getting worse.
Yeah, I love how she's just got the gut hanging out, right? That's brilliant to me. Just got the gut hanging out brilliantly. It's marvelous. She kind of looks like an alien anyway in this shit. She looks like an alien, like the one they talk about, the whites, the fucking Venus aliens.
Okay, this is my real-time reaction. Okay, this one's not bad. Looks like her. Oh.
And can I say one thing, by the way? I've seen on my mate's phone. I've seen a lot of the pictures here from women, and then the reality is not that. There's a lot of filters going on. I don't know if that's common in the Western world. Apparently, it is common everywhere, but there's a lot of filters going on. Is that true?
Oh my god, that is... This monkey was so shocked at the face filter.
Yeah, that's a disastrous thing, man. Like when you see the filters and shit, it's too much. Now, okay, so I'm not going to release it. All right, I appreciate that. That'll do. Are you into VR? Virtual reality. We're going poll heavy, by the way. We're polling it up. We're just polling it up because that's what we do here. Are y'all into virtual reality and all that kind of shit? Because no one's into it. I was at a friend's house who was playing on I think it was PlayStation. Does PlayStation have VR? And he was playing some kind of thing where you hit the drums, right? You hit the drumsticks. and you're playing music. Now, the thing was, I filmed him on my phone, and he looked interesting while he was doing it. I imagine that in his world, he looked like he was a badass, hitting the beats and the notes at the right time, and some sort of music prodigy that could possibly play with the Red Hot Chili Peppers in their prime. But the reality was, he kind of looked like this guy. Yeah, but it's the reality of what people look like when they're playing, man. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, you look like dickheads. Like, it'd be fun. I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun. It would be awesome fun. But this is what you look like in the real world. Yeah, there's still a real world that we live in, and this is what it looks like. I mean, yeah, it just looks funny. I mean, that guy there, he's obviously sword fighting someone, but anyway, it's an interesting thing. Flight sims, that would be fun. Flight sims would be interesting. Right, we're banging on. Okay, this. I mean, I don't know if this is real, but this one I just watched recently and made me laugh.
Hey, Dad. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
Snowmen and snow women?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, it's easy. Snowballs.
That's true.
Hey, Dad.
I mean, that old man loves it. If that's really his kid, it's a pretty hilarious line, though. Not bad by the young fella.
What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
Snowmen and snow women?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, it's easy. Snowballs.
It's such a kid joke. This guy's the best, man. I love the dude in the background in the hat. Just watch. This guy's filming. He thinks he's filming, right? He's filming right now. That's about how much is this guy off his tits that he thinks he's filming with his cigarette packet. And I love the guy in the background here. He's having a good laugh. He's having a good laugh as this guy films the stage with his cigarette packet. That's the best. That's the best. Anyway, this guy's hilarious. I don't know where he was. He was at some kind of rave, but he's loving it, man. He's in his own world. He's having the best time right now. It does look some kind of Arabic, don't they? They look very Arabic. Is that a Palestine flag? Look like a Palestine flag. There's some kind of flag there. Green, white, red. Maybe Italian flag. I have no idea what this is, but this sounds like it could be in America.
What the fuck? You have a coyote. I have a Shih Tzu.
Okay. And this is not a coyote.
God, go back to your country.
This is not a coyote, ma'am.
That's not a coyote, right? Like, I don't know. That's not a coyote, or pretty sure it's not a coyote. I don't know.
What the fuck? You have a coyote. I have a Shih Tzu.
I have a Shih Tzu. Coyote. What does the comment say about this? She has a Shih Tzu for brains. That's a good comment. Another episode of Karen Goes Outside. That coyote looks suspiciously like a Belgian Malinois. Belgian Malinois. Well, or German Shepherd, I guess. This guy said Belgian Malinois. I don't know. To me, it looks like a beast. It looks like something out of when the dude from Twilight turns into a werewolf. But that's just me. It looks like a werewolf. What would I know? Now, I didn't know this, man, about rally cars. But this is apparently how awesome rally cars are. These dudes take a tumble, and then you see the outside and then the inside view of some shit. I don't know. I found this interesting. No shits were given, no Fs were given during this whole accident by these guys. Dudes are just sitting there chill as shit, man. Just chilling out. Not even caring. Bang, bang, bang. That's nuts. But they're just chilling out in the car. This is brilliant. That's nuts, man. That's full on. I don't know. I just appreciate that shit. Dudes are calm as shit. No one's panicking. Everyone's just trusting in the mechanics, the engineering. It's brilliant. Kuzomech. I think you're going back. That was a long time ago. We talked about Seagal being liked. I thought he was. I thought his music was loved back in the day. I'm not talking about so much about him, but obviously JCVD is a Frenchie. This, I don't know what the hell this is, or why this is even here. So we're going to enjoy this together, I guess. What are we doing here? I don't know why this guy's on here. I don't remember sending this to me. I mean, it's cool, but it's not a video that I had, so I don't know why that's there. Why is it all fucking weird?
Would you be upset?
How do black people misbehave?
This is brilliant, right? I don't know who this guy is, right? He's no ray gun here. No one's a ray gun, though. Let's be real. No one's a ray gun. This dude, this old man here, is the best. If there's any black people in the audience right now, you might not love this, but yeah, check it out.
How do black people misbehave?
They do crime, they beat up everybody, do traffic violation, they're lazy, just collecting money from the government, don't take care of their children, they're good, singing well.
I'm gonna go retop up my drink. Fucking my chair stuck. I'm gonna retop up my drink. I'm gonna start this again. Just listen to this old fella, and then we'll come back and discuss him.
How do black people misbehave?
They do crime, they beat up everybody, do traffic violation, they're lazy, just collecting money from the government, don't take care of their children, they're good, singing well, and playing sport well.
Okay, so this is lazy skin.
Yes.
You know I'm a white woman.
No, you're not right. You have the lips of black people, everything black.
Oh, what's black about me? What's my lips are black? How about my eyes and my forehead? And listen, I have white woman hair. Look.
My head is such hair. It's difficult to get control of it. She many times wear a wig.
You like when black people wear wigs?
They have no choice. I'm all the time with black people. I have at home. I have my head.
And she's lazy.
Yes.
Have you told her that she's black and lazy?
Why I should tell her? She knows.
Is my ass like a black woman?
Yes.
Do they look like criminals to you?
Another free time.
My dad's white.
Okay, so he's half white. What do you think about that?
Still look black. The hair and color. You need a couple more generations.
To take out the blackness? How do
I don't know who that guy is, right? But he's just funny. Obviously, he's from a different time. Sounds a little bit German in his approach, but yeah, that was an interesting guy. He did lazy skin.
Yes.
You know I'm a white woman.
No, you're not right.
You're not white.
The lips of black people.
You have the lips of black people. I mean, this guy's just hilarious.
Oh, what's black about me? What's my lips are black? How about my eyes and my forehead? And listen, I have white woman hair. Look.
My head is such hair. It's difficult to get control of it.
It's difficult to get control of
Many
it.
times wear a wig.
You like when black people wear wigs?
They have no choice.
They have no choice.
I'm all the time with black people. I
Anyway, this guy is the best. Though.
am at home. I have my aide.
And she's lazy.
Yes.
Have you told her that she's black and lazy?
Why I should tell her? She know.
Is my
Why should I tell her she's black and lazy? She knows.
ass like a black woman?
Yes.
I mean, there's no need for her to show her ass. That was a bit rude.
Do they look like criminals to you?
In their free time. My dad's.
in their free time. Isn't that this guy's legit?
In their free time. My dad's white.
Okay, so he's half white. What do you think about that?
Still they look black. The hair and color. You think
Still, he looked black. The hair, the color.
the couple more.
He need a couple more generations. This guy, he's got some very eugenic-y, breeding out genes, kind of supreme race kind of vibes about him. But bless his soul for saying what he thinks. Oh man. Okay, so now this shit's disgusting, man. We're gonna watch this. This shit is just all this shit's coming out now. No one thought anything about this kind of stuff when it happened at the time. Now all of a sudden, people seem to find this stuff everywhere. You come into the after party tonight, right? Look at the way he walked up to her, his body language. His hips forward, his head back. See his body language? He's literally got his pelvis thrusted towards this 13-year-old girl. This poor thing.
You're doing so good.
I just want to say,
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I don't
Just-
have bad days, man. I may have a bad moment, maybe even a bad hour.
just messed up. I don't know who you are, Dion Saturday. Yeah. Anyway, man, it's sad. It's sad. I don't know. This I just found interesting because, again, if it's Leonardo da Vinci before we had fancy shit going on.
This is Leonardo da Vinci's innovative bridge design, known for its single-span structure. Using simple process, it achieves incredible strength and stability without needing support in
I mean, this is quite impressive.
the middle. This design showcases da Vinci's genius in combining art and engineering, demonstrating how efficient and durable a bridge can be with minimal materials. This is Leonardo
I
da
mean,
Vinci.
again, completely off topic, but still brilliant for just a few pieces of fucking sticks. That's all I'm saying. I thought it was interesting. That's all I'm saying. Francisco, what's going on, mate? What's all the German talk? I don't understand all this. The Germans. Ultim under hammer. Does that mean under the hammer? I bet Sensei loves the Diddy Freak Off. I'm sure he was there for it. Here's your Rammstein video, bro. There's your boys. You know what I liked about this? This is like old. This is the point of why I put this on. This is like old school kind of theatrics, man. Like proper, rock concert kind of shit. Like real world shit. Like not green screen and shit in the background stuff. Like just proper. Anyway. Like theatric shit, yeah? So this shit was pretty awesome to me. I'm just saying. So again, here's the thing, right? I've never been to a concert or a dance or anything in my like a rave when I've been older, like a dance, whatever you want to call it, like a Borderlands or Summerlands. I've never been to any of those things. I've never been to a concert, not even a Linkin Park concert, which sucks because, I like music. I don't love it like some of you guys might, but I enjoy it. But I can appreciate the theatrics of it and this kind of stuff, yeah? I dig that. The Germans know their pyro. Well, the Germans know a lot of P words like pee-pee and poo-poo. But yeah, I'm sure they know their pyro as well. Gua. I hear about this Gua. There's Gua. Have you seen Vin Diesel's almost a billionaire? Why is Vin Diesel almost a billionaire? Like, you want me to play it or you want me to say it? I'm doing a live, guys. I'm doing a live. I'm giving big hugs. I'm doing a live. But why is Vin Diesel almost a billionaire? What happened? Is it because he's working every Saturday night? Apparently he's worth $225 million. So he's not a billionaire. Unless it's a follow-up joke to that quarter pounder. I don't know. I don't know. So there's this thing, right, where I don't know if you guys have seen this.
First, apologize for this Ghana video.
I don't know about apologizing, mate.
He has.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed this, right? There's this thing where Chinese does this propaganda where they do ads where their tourists get in trouble, and they just show their passports and people back off. I don't know. I find these videos about China and other countries quite amusing, especially coming from someone who lives in the Western world but has spent quite a bit of time in the Eastern world. I haven't been to Africa or Europe or Asia, but I feel that's. I mean, America. North America, but I feel like that's pretty similar Western culture. But this shit's interesting to me. So they're all asking for money in dinero, so presumably it's some sort of South American Latin-speaking country. I love this stuff. It's just brilliant.
I'm a Chinese.
Wow. The power of the passport.
It's because.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Wait a moment. What will save him? What will save him? What will save him? That lady in the background looks really angry. Whoa, whoa. Well, we best all back up now. It's the Chinese passport, everyone. Be careful. Otherwise,
The fact that you pull like
Winnie the Pooh. By the way, this dude here is David Zhang. He's got like, I think it's David Zhang. Yeah, he's got like 1.2 million subs. This dude was born in China, but is now living in America, I presume. I assume that there is no chance he can ever go back to America because that would
passport
just
in
destroy him.
Cuba or somewhere in
Like presumably that would just destroy him and his family. Like he could never, if he has kids and shit, they can never go there.
I'm Chinese. China.
He's Chinese, China. The power, you see? I've never had that with an Australian passport before. But anyway. What do we got? I think we got some Joey B to it. What's his?
Now this should be good.
Oh shit! Wrong word.
What you're gonna see next is the greatest jumping in Dragon Ball history.
What the fuck?
What you're gonna see next
What
is
the fuck just happened there? Oh, that's annoying. Okay.
Now this should be.
This is Joey B. So this is Joey B2, and some of you know him, some of you don't. Piccolo. Yeah, I don't know why Piccolo was on there, but this shit's hilarious. This guy's. Yeah, we can't go to China either. No one here is allowed to go to. Well, I definitely can't now. I did a video about China as well, so I definitely can't go to China. What's these little blue things on top of YouTube here? Is it some kind of Pokemon Day or something? Is it? What are we doing here? What's this all about? What's this blue stupid thing? Oh man, YouTube's annoying. Anyway,
Now this should be good.
This is idiots that think they can take. That's a bear. Do people not know what bears are? It's a goddamn bear.
Yeah, let's get out of the car and feed a grizzly bear like a pigeon. How many seconds you think this guy's got before it tries to wipe him off the face of the planet? Oh, there's your answer. Here's another mental giant. Yeah, let me dangle a french fry in front of a grizzly bear with my arm filled with meat hanging out the window. Gee, I wonder which one he'll go for. There we go. Give me that fucking arm. Where are these dopes go?
How stupid are these people?
One. Yeah, that's what you should be walking towards. A wild animal roaming the neighborhood. Come on, Rick. Don't be shy. You were so excited to introduce...
Rick's shitting himself. Rick's about to fall over the edge. Rick's about to tumble ass over tit right now. I hope Rick takes a tumble.
yourself. Look at the pep in your step. This was your moment. Now you're clamming up like you did on prom night back in
Rick's shitting his pants right now.
72. Look at this. You can't even...
Rick's bitch is shitting herself as well.
Prom night back in 72. Look at this. You can't even cross the street anymore. The thing's like, who the f*** are you two? Oh, great. Another human roadblock. I crossed this entire river just to get stuck in front of these weird-looking monkeys again, staring at me through their stupid little rectangle things they're just completely obsessed with. I mean, didn't their parents tell them it's rude to stare? Yeah, you done, Tubby? You get your little picture of me? What are you going to do with it? There's a million pictures of me online.
Social media.
Another one?
Social media.
Am I allowed to cross now? Are you done occupying my home here? Finally. Maybe I should just walk into their homes like they do mine. I'd like to see how they like it. Oh, is this where they all went? I see. They had to move on.
Literally, everyone's got their phone out, yeah? Just to do what with it? But what are people really going to do with this footage? Most of them. They're going to show their friends. They're going to put it on social. Like, what are they going to do with it? What's the big deal?
Block the bears in too.
I hope the mother bear just comes in and attacks the shit out of them.
For quite some time now, it's just completely surrounded by people.
Why does everyone have to walk up to these animals?
No!
What a dickhead. Like, why would you do that? Look at the size of that thing, man. That's about as big as Seagal. That would destroy people.
No!
The signs apparently don't work anymore. So
That's a buffalo, right? Or whatever. Bison? Buffalo? Bison? That thing's a beast. Can't it just maul things?
now they got to create an app to alert these people on their phones when they're too close to these things, because apparently they're incapable of figuring that out on their own. Yeah, look at this. Selfie control filter helps keep tourists safely away from wildlife. First of all, why are we...
So they need a filter so people know not to go too close to animals that might kill them.
Shouldn't we just allow nature to sort out the gene pool? I mean, look at the decisions these people are making. Now imagine them behind the wheel of a...
I mean, that lady there, she's that's a lot of meat for them to eat for a while. That's all I'm saying. Like, they'd have a good time.
These people are making. Now imagine them behind the wheel of a car. Do you know how many innocent lives have been taken by stupid people operating machinery? There you go. Look at these two.
You're on thermal features.
Walking on thermal land with boiling acidic water underneath them. One step in the wrong spot, they're finished.
A New Hampshire woman received second and third degree burns while walking off trail in a thermal area at Old Faithful on Monday.
These people are morons.
What are you doing? Get back on the trail.
We always try to save these people.
They probably don't even speak English. They're Chinese or some shit.
Like,
why do we keep doing that?
you need to get back to the road. Do you realize how dangerous it is?
No, that's why they're there. They don't realize anything.
Do you have any idea?
No, you're talking to furniture.
All right, let's look it up. Bear takes down an elk. What? We're watching a bear take down an elk. Why is the elk not running faster? Oh, didn't know. Wait, you didn't hear him? Bear wins, yeah. Bear wins for sure. Riley Reid takes out 7 black guys. I don't think that'll be on YouTube. Alright, so the bear wins. I mean, obviously the bear's going to win. I mean, that's not that impressive. I was expecting to see him like just get destroyed. I was hoping for some more destruction. All right, what do y'all want to watch? Well, while we just watch idiots doing idiotic things, like this guy thinks he's Wolverine.
Functions anymore.
You guys tell me what you want to watch.
TikTok was reserved for Generation Z to document their future regrets.
Before
now
we
the elders on here doing it too.
videos.
That's how I spin.
Yeah, whatever you say there, Larry.
Who are these people fucking doing this shit, man? Like, who does this shit? These people are older people, right? They're not young. She looks a bit like Larry Bird from the 80s, if we're being honest. He's spot on with his commentary.
I thought TikTok was reserved for Generation Z to document their future regrets. Now we got the elders on here doing it too.
That's how I spin.
Yeah, whatever you say there, Larry Bird.
That's
You're
how
still
I
a legend in my book. Oh, look, it's Mr. Anderson. I loved you in Beavis and Butthead.
I got a question for you all. You women on here is always hitting me up and all this. Nobody wants to meet, but you want to send money this or that, or you want a hookup, but nobody will prove you're real. And if you're not going to prove you're real, I ain't doing shit.
You hear that, Insta-floozies? You better start lining up in front of Tom's tool shed if you want a chance with this stud.
This guy's the best. I mean, so he's on the internet, and he's being catfished. He doesn't realize it.
Up and all this.
No one's hitting him up. I mean, who's hitting this guy up? Let's be real. Who's hitting this guy up?
For you all.
They're just trying to hustle him for money. Poor guy. He looks like a toad. He kind of does. He looks like Ricky Gervais in the bathtub. That's what he looks like. He looks like when Ricky Gervais is in the bathtub and he does photos of himself. More like that. He looks like Ricky. He kind of looks like Ricky Gervais pulling a face in the bathtub. That's what this guy looks like. kind of just reminds me of that guy. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
You women on here is always hitting me up and all this. Nobody wants to meet, but you want to send money this or that, or you want a hookup. I ain't
Bullshit if you want to.
me up if you're not real and don't want to meet.
Hey. That's it? Just hey? That's the video? Hey. Why would you upload this? I thought you were going to...
It's like an old person who doesn't know how to use a phone. You know when you see old people using phones and they look at it like that, they're like... They're doing the one finger, that kind of shit. That's what that guy's doing, but the upload version.
Sell me a car or something. Hey. Don't you have a daughter or something to help you delete this? Oh, here she is now. I guess she's too busy painting ramen noodles on herself.
What the fuck's she doing?
It's so powerful. And it's all encoded inside. And
The point I want to make, right, is that here's the thing. These people, they live amongst us. Like this lady here, who's crying about painting her chest, and it's all whatever. It's all spiritual. These people, they vote. They could possibly be teachers or after school carers for your children. They make your food. That's what she said. It's all encoded inside something like that. Yeah.
I guess she's too busy painting.
Hold on.
Is now. I guess she's too busy painting ramen noodles on herself.
it's so powerful. Just waiting to put it inside. And it's all encoded inside. And
Yeah, it's all encoded inside.
just waiting to be shared.
Just waiting to be shared. So, yeah, exactly. This is the thing. Like, I don't mind people doing what they want. Right? People are free to do what they want. But if I don't believe they keep this kind of insanity to their own time, though, to their spare time. I don't think they function as sane humans in reality with us every day, and then all of a sudden go home and switch it off and turn into encoding shit and recording videos about whatever they're talking about.
Yeah, there's no coming back for this one.
Like, she's having a breakdown with herself, and she decided to upload this. Like, she willingly decided to upload this. No one made her do this, by the way. I don't think anyone stole her phone up. She did this herself.
Because this is a shared life experience.
I mean, I'm not going to say that she's not bangable, even though she's nuts. I mean, she's definitely bangable, but she's definitely nuts.
They used to commit people for this behavior, you know.
What would our life be without our connections?
What's it say? My daughters keep asking, Daddy, when are you going to start dating again? So, hi, I'm Kevin.
This was his plan to get women to date him again, apparently. See what I mean? Like, this guy's got kids. This guy has kids, possibly old enough to talk to him and ask him when to date. So we'll put him in the range of what, 12 to 20, maybe 12 to 30, let's say 12 to 25. Now, he said kids, his daughters. Well, he doesn't say kids, so let's put him from like 12 to 25. And his response is to do this.
Yeah, good job, Kevin. If you keep this up, your daughter should have a new stepdad in no time. Alright, come on, Grandpa. Look, it's good that you're in the gym, but what made you think there's an audience for what you're subjecting all of us to right now?
Okay. Here's the thing about Pops, right? I'm all for him going to the gym and getting his health good, but the view he's giving everyone right now, I mean, he's giving his quote. But the thing is, Maniac, they're all old people, though, bro. They're not young. Like, if they were young trying to get clicks, I don't know. I get your point. They're going for attention, and I'm trying to get clicks too, but in a different way. I just feel it's a different way. Like, trying to get clicks. I'm trying to make videos that are entertaining, right? Or bring some kind of value in some way. What is this doing here? And what is the guy dancing before doing? Or the lady painting on her chest? Like, I don't feel like they're bringing any kind of value or creativity. Oh, I can't say creativity. Value to people's lives? Are they? Are they bringing value to people's lives? I'm not sure. I just don't know. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Like, bring something. You might not find my shit funny, but at least I'm trying to do something a little bit, or people that do something a little bit different. This guy's just thrusting his crotch at the screen. All right. Again, hats off to him for going to the gym as an old fella. This guy, I mean, I don't even know what this guy's doing. Like, what's this? What is this? Yeah, he's going for views, but come on, like you're a dude who looks like you're in your 40s or 50s. And it's not even for fun. It's you've planned this. Like, this is not something spontaneous. It's not something spontaneous. It's just, I don't know. They just suck. This guy's the best, though.
Grandpa. Look,
you know you love it, Dino. You love this.
It's good that you're in the gym, but what made you think there's an audience? Oh, come on.
We're all in this life here.
All right, what do we reckon this guy does for a living? Let's be honest. He looks a bit like Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber. He looks a bit like Jeff Daniels. Honestly, he does to me. He looks a bit like Lloyd. Is it Lloyd? Or the other guy. I can't remember the other guy's name. What do we think this guy does for a living? Yeah, I'm with Maniac on that one. I think Maniac's spot on with that. We don't want to judge people, but I'm pretty sure that he does that. But what do we reckon this guy? Honestly, what do we reckon he does? I reckon he's in some kind of government department, some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of government department that does quality assurance for some kind of shit. I got that kind of vibe about him. That's what I think he does. Other than what Maniac said of sucking a mean dick, I think if he's a school teacher, that sucks. I reckon he might be Walmart door grader. Myth.
Doing what we do it for me, and we do it for you.
See, again, these people decide to upload this shit, right, willingly. Somehow this gets online, and it's not about overthinking it. It's kind of about just laughing at it. But the reality is, these people exist somehow. Do you reckon, like in ancient Roman times, there were people doing this kind of weird shit, or with the Egyptians? But they had their own version of weird shit. But this kind of weird shit, I mean, I don't know. This guy looks like he smokes cock for breakfast. Like, that's all I'm saying. He looks like he smokes some meat cock for breakfast. And lunch and dinner.
Boy Scouts of America, if you're watching this and you get an application from this guy, just throw it right in the trash, okay? I wouldn't take any chances.
You, and me.
You realize somebody works with this person? You know.
By the way, he also looks like he's doing this from his toilet. It looks like he's in his bathroom doing this weird shit. So he's probably just had a wank, or he's wanking, or he's probably got a raging boner while he's doing this.
This person. You know, I think when you upload to TikTok, you should automatically be put into a public database.
Dude, what the hell has she got going on her face? What is that shit? What's that thing in her chin? What the hell is that, man?
Should automatic.
All right, what do you reckon she does for a living? Come on. Lloyd and Harry. Thanks, Miser. What do you reckon this guy? What do you reckon this lady does for a living? I should put it on bigger mode. Sorry, my bad. What are we thinking this bitch is doing?
Be put into a public database with your job title and where you work. Like if you offer a service where you provide care for people, their pets or their personal items, your TikTok video should be available on your company's website to save the public the mistake of hiring you.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in a public toilet.
Yeah, this should be mandatory. Oh, you work at a daycare center and you fart on TikTok?
Good morning, Starshine.
Let people know so they know what kind of lunatic they're dropping their kids off to.
It's 4:40 a.m. and time to wake up. Here's the tree frog. He's quick.
Okay, now, in fairness, this guy's just living his best life. All right, let's not judge this guy here. I'm here for this dude and his moves. This guy's got some moves, and I'm here for it.
All right, enough of this. I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
I mean, he's dancing, Joey. He's dancing, bro. Come on.
I'm tapping out.
Chubbs is not only just dancing around. I don't even think he's wearing underwear at this point. I think he's just going commando.
I'm looking at here. I'm tapping.
Like there appears to be no underwear there. That's pants. I think that's all pants.
For now, gotta run. Talk to you guys later.
Anyway, that was a bit of cuteness. All right, any suggestions? We're at 2 hours in. We'll do a suggestion from the gang, and I need multiple. I'll tell you what, you guys throw out some suggestions, and I'll put it out there on the poll. I'll poll it up. Give me 3 or 4 suggestions of what you want to watch. We'll watch together, and we'll have a chat about. I'll put it to a poll. Whatever wins, we'll go with that. That's how we're doing it. You just uploaded a video for me. How'd you upload a video for me? Where? Just tell me on here, and then we'll vote for it. That's the way we're doing it. We're doing it on here. We're doing it. Just suggest a video. What, one of my bullshitter or a different bullshitter video? I need more details than just bullshitter video. How many have we got? We've got 44 of you hot dogs in here. Let's do it, you sausage finger Seagalians. Dino, we're not watching porn, man. Get your head out of the gutter, bro. How's that even practical? That's not even a practical solution. You can do that in your own time. Maniac. Well, on your channel, you're saying? Oh, you want me to watch a video on your channel? All right. Maniac. We'll see what it is, mate. If I don't find it interesting, it's going off, just so you know. That's no hate. It's just the reality of shit. What did you upload? Videos. You doing all right, man. 10,000 subscribers, 124. That's all right, man. Well done. Keep pumping them out, bruv. What, is this 23 minutes ago? All right, we'll check it out.
Yo, anybody seen Richie? Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. I like that. You get a thumbs up just for that.
Here comes Sensei Blubbergut.
Did you make a song? I like it.
He's coming to kick everyone's butt. He gonna use that super bull
Cheeto. Then eat an extra large burrito. Sensei Steven.
Everyone go and independently watch Maniac's channel. Give it a thumbs up, yeah? It deserves it.
Steven Seagal. Mess triple Cheeto and eating taco. Slow and steady. Breaks your neck. No need to kick higher than your dick.
That's the rest, actually.
He wouldn't hire stooges to take a few bumps. Since I a grandmaster fat
That's actually, thanks for bringing up that idea, Maniac.
is that damn tongue. 3 times less full of shit than Hulk Hogan.
Well, I mean, that's arguable.
Twice as sexy as a crack whore hoeing. Sniffing and snarling. Cookie munching. You'll clench your dick off if you try by fucking him. Sensei Steven.
Oh, I like it. A bit provocative. So you're probably not going to get radio play, Maniac, right? You're probably not going to get radio play, but not bad. I like it.
Steven Seagal. Mess triple Cheeto and eating taco.
I like the taco emoticon. Thanks for reminding me, Pork. I've got to post that for the free T-shirts. Drawing. Again, I didn't do much this week, but I'll do it. Drawing contest for free T-shirt. It's only specific sizes, so if people aren't that size, you can't win it. That's what's happening with these ones. But thanks for reminding me, Pork.
Slow and steady, breaks your neck. No need to kick higher than your dick. You'll turn Bruce Lee into a Suki. Steal all the birthdays from the rookies. Kick the shit out of all the Wookiees.
Wookiees. Poor Wookiees getting mentioned.
Then eat the fuck out of all the cookies.
Well done, bro. Nicely done.
He's Sensei Saki Boogers and he can't be beaten by anyone. He'll beat you up as long as there's no cameras on. He's probably even fucked your mom.
I like the alternative little change in tempo there, man. Well done.
Sensei Steven Seagal, Master Bushido and eating taco. Slow and steady, breaks your neck. No need to kick higher than your dick.
Okay, someone needs to get this man a better Seagal fucking thing. AI did that. What, the Seagal song? It wasn't bad. It was alright. It was not bad. If an AI did it, it wasn't bad. But well done, man. It was good fun. Good fun. I enjoyed that. Alright, what else we got? Did Humongous say something? Link for what? It does sound a bit like Offspring, actually. I wrote it, but AI put it together. Okay. Interesting. I actually haven't made a Seagal song yet. There's two things. There's a few things I haven't done yet. One, I haven't written my song about Seagal. Two, I haven't done a video about Seagal's life from start to finish. Because honestly, it'll probably be about 5 hours long, and no one would watch it, other than probably about 50 people. But obviously, given that I know probably quite a bit about Seagal's life from start to finish, it'll be very detailed. But nothing that everyone hasn't really heard before. So that's the thing. Other than some intricate details that no one would probably really give a shit about. Seagal is a great singer, Dino. Correct. Explore the possibility of Sensei and Van Damme being in the movie Face Off together. Yeah, I could edit something together, I guess, with Seagal and Van Damme. I don't have a lot of Van Damme audio clips, though. But anyway. All right, what else we got? We'll check on one more thing before... let's see. Actually, let's see what I've got on my... one sec. My fudge brownie. What did I have in here? Can't remember what I put in there. Humongous good. He is not dead. It hasn't worked since 2019. Yeah, I've covered the JCVD and Seagal sketch Miser. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Previously on, a better Steven Seagal than Steven Seagal himself.
Hi, I'm Steven Seagal. You know. Oh, really? Well, maybe I should digitally remove your head from your body.
So it's very hard to edit these videos because Mad TV, SNL, all those kind of official places, they like to copyright flag you for very minimal seconds of material.
People are paying good American money to see me fly.
Also, this was 10 months ago. So I've learned to try and stop putting as much filler bullshit in between if I don't have to. Because it does get annoying when you watch it. But sometimes it's unavoidable because of copyright.
We are their face. As many of you know, a while back I split up with my longtime soulmate, actress and former supermodel Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah, now you owe me some good pussy.
There are two things Will nails. One is Sensei Squinty's smoldering.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing with the editing there. Like, how did I go from Kelly to Brock? I mean, it kind of makes sense, but...
Look at the camera. And the second is the neck-snapping attitude towards co-stars.
Yeah, Miser, you get copyrighted for a lot of things, mate. Definitely, including things that don't exist. What do you mean don't exist? Someone owns this material, bro. Mad TV's gone, but someone owns the rights to the material. It doesn't just not exist anymore. It still exists.
Point.
This week, we take a look at some more of Will's attempts to replicate the greatness that is Big Daddy Diarrhea. And if I say so myself, I saved his best skits for last. I'll also be the first to admit, Will nails the essence of Seagal spectacularly in all of these skits.
I mean, that face, by the way, is spot on of Will's.
I'll also be the first to admit, Will nails the essence of Seagal
Right there. That's Seagal's everyday face.
Spectacularly in all of these skits.
Yeah, I just, you know...
We're going to start off with my favorite Seagal Sasso skit, in which my wet dream comes true, and he teams up with our favorite...
There we go, Jean-Claude Van Damme, right here.
Favorite coke-loving Belgium, JCVD. I just want to eat.
Steven Seagal. Jean-Claude Van Damme, as you've never seen them before.
This skit had me giggling like a little bitch at some points, and if I'm being honest, it was mainly due to the JCVD character.
What the hell did you just say?
I know, that's blasphemy to some extent, but you'll see what I mean. Contrary to popular belief, both actors yearn for dramatic and emotional acting roles more so than stupid action flicks. And here, we see exactly what that would look like had both these acting titans teamed up for a serious movie.
I've come home to help take care of our dying dad.
He's dying, you know. I'm very emotional right now. One true impact.
I don't know, for me, mate, in this skit, Will Sasso nails it, but the character of Van Damme, because the way he acts, nails it as well, so they're quite brilliant, both of them. We'll finish on that, Dano. We'll finish on it, don't worry.
I want to dancing? Oh yeah, dancing. I'm good. Why?
The diverse acting range on display here really nails the character of both of these legends.
I really hate watching videos from a long time ago.
I didn't believe you when you said that you'd come back home. I'm your brother. Why don't you believe me? Maybe because you don't believe in yourself. Who has hurt you so much to make this happen?
We get some insight into the pressure Seagal had on him as a chosen one to save the Earth.
Look at the physiques on these two guys. The what the fuck is it? What's the fucking?
Less than perfect. And hey, Mike, Steven, you are.
As a chosen one to
look at the physiques. Pretty much mirror images of each other, right?
Save the Earth.
Steven, you are a worthless piece of crap! An A- in math? No son of mine is less than perfect!
Why don't you pick on me of your own size?
Steven? How?
I don't know this dude's name, but I recognize him from a lot of comedy skits, the guy in the glasses. I don't know who he is, but I recognize him from a lot of shit. You guys would know because you're American, but...
How?
The question isn't how. The question is when. And the answer's now.
And right when Big Daddy's about to beat down his dad for years of emotional abuse,
See? Copyright shit.
Jean-Claude comes in with style. So far, Sasso has thrown more punches than Seagal has in every single movie combined.
This is a fight that can only be fought by me and me.
I understand now. You were wrestling with your past.
I remember Aries Spears from from one of these shows. I think it was this one. Isn't he a guy talking a lot now about Diddy stuff as well? Is he one of those guys? I feel like he's coming out talking about stuff.
Big Papa's more of a pusher and a thrower, or a...
Anyway, all right, enough of my shit. All right, no one's given me anything to put onto a vote yet. So if I'm just taking charge myself, which kids? What fucking guy's gone to court? Who's Miser? House of Mouse wants to mess with Rupert. Who the fuck's Rupert Murdoch? He's an Aussie, isn't he? Rupert Murdoch? Doesn't he own all those fucking media companies or some shit like that? Let's see what my home screen has to say. This is what my home screen has. Oh, did anyone watch the UFC this week? While we're on that topic, this is my screen. Charlie Kirk talking about something with Vivek. Joe Rogan's live reaction to Khamzat Chimaev. Robot Chicken. Mel Gibson said she had the IQ of a pole. Billions. I don't know. I don't even watch Billions. When Men Trial and Fate Act. I don't really watch that. I've been watching some Soprano shit, and I do every now and again watch some Dragon Ball shit. It's an interesting little thing. Anyone watch the UFC or not? I missed this week. The Khamzat beat Robert Whittaker. Man, I like Robert Whittaker. I didn't want him to lose. That was upsetting. Bobby C. I don't like that he lost. It's Ilya Topuria winning doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this shit. I want to see the results. Anyway, I saw that. That was. Well, I heard he cracked him and then he broke him with the chokehold. I thought it was broken before the chokehold, but I don't know. Either way, it's shit. Sucks. I don't hate him, but I like Whittaker. Oh, this dude's channel is awesome, by the way.
Tell me if we should be...
I don't know what his name. I don't think it's this dude here, is it? This dude's got like useful tips about Windows and shit. And I find it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it or not, but he's got some useful videos that just I find interesting, like this.
I was 8 years old when I found this out. Did you know your information might be leaked on the dark web? To find out if your information is safe, click on your profile picture and then click on Manage Your Google account. Then click on the Security tab. And if you scroll all the way down and turn on this dark web report, you can find out which of your personal information has been leaked in data breaches. So you can see my phone number has been leaked in 6 data breaches, my social security in 1. And if you click on one of these results, it will show you which data breaches it was a part of and give you some suggested steps that you can take to make yourself more protected.
I suggest you guys watch his channel. It's pretty useful.
Part 287. Do you want to play a fun prank on one of your friends? Just go to this website And then you can play around with these fun free picture tools like this video face swap. And now I can go save a video or GIF. I'm going to save this GIF of Captain America. If I upload that video and then also upload a photo of someone, I'm going to do this handsome guy right here. It will swap that face onto that video.
All right, let's do it then. vidwad.com. Oh, wad.com, right? That's what it was. Let's see if this guy's telling the shit or not. He said Captain America. It wasn't Captain America. It was fucking Homelander. All right. Is that what it was? What this guy's fucking video say? It's a website. If you go to vidwad.com, all right, I'm there. Nothing seems to be free though. Start photo face swap, all right. Upload photo. All right, so let's upload a photo of. Let's do someone. Let's say. What are we gonna do? Who should we roll with? Interesting. We need a celebrity. All right, images. Let's go with. I don't know any celebrities. Who should I go with? I need someone's face that's not Seagal. To then put Mike Tyson. We're doing Mike Tyson. Target face photo. No, that's not right. We want to upload an image of a face, which would be Seagal. So let's put that on. And then the target photo would be like Mike Tyson. I think. What the fuck is it? This picture's of shit. All right, let's go there. We'll do that. A reface app. Oh man, this is annoying. How is there multiple faces detected? Fuck this. Anyway, I'm over it. Blood Putin. I'm over this shit. This is annoying. It's not working. I'm just trying to upload a face of a dude and saying multiple faces detected. What does that even mean? Swap face now. All right, let's see. We're doing Michael Jai White and Seagal. Let's see how this piece of shit goes. Let's see what AI. Yeah, I was going to rage quit. It was getting annoying. Let's see what these Michael. We need a better person. Jai Seagal. We'll just save that into anywhere for now. All right. That's glorious. Let's try something different. All right, let's try Bruce Lee with Seagal. Let's see if we can do that. But we're gonna get him with his little sunglasses and shit. That one. Let's see if we can make this work. I wonder how many free goes we get. Who's Liv Morgan? This is interesting. Anyway, we got completely off topic. Oh, what does that even mean? Which one doesn't meet policy requirements? The Bruce Lee one? Maybe because he's bleeding and shit? That's annoying. Let's see if we can get this one going. Okay, do it now. This is fun though. Cyrax is WW. I thought Cyrax was the dude from Mortal Kombat. What's his name? 7 chimps, multiple people. I like that maniac. It kind of does look like Mike Tyson Seagal. Wait up, I'll save it and then I'll open it so you can see it bigger. That's pretty cool. That's Seagal Tyson. Seagal is Tyson. Man, I don't need to. Who needs to do Photoshop when AI can do this shit? I guess it takes all the fun out of it, but that does look like it does look like Seagal. That's hot. I wonder if you can get like who would be two weird people to mix. We need a woman. We need a female. Who's a Wonder Woman? I wonder if I can do Wonder Woman and Seagal. I don't know if I have Wonder Woman. Could do Serena Williams. Wonder if they can do Serena Williams and Steven Seagal. See how it goes. The guy from Oppenheimer and Beyonce Knowles. China. I think you only get a few free ones, right? Or is this just 100% free? Okay. Well, that's handy. I mean, I probably did do it. It's just hard to see. Oh, yeah. That's Seagal's face on Serena Williams. Yeah, that's not bad. It's impressive. I'll give it that. It's an impressive little thing. I'm going to save that for tomorrow, that's for sure. Anyway, that's enough of this shit. Van Damme and Hogan. I don't think I have a Van Damme or a Hogan image. That's the problem. Wonder if we could do Seagal and Goku. Wonder if Seagal and Goku would work. If it would work on a cartoon image with Seagal. Anyway, it's impressive for free technology. I'll give it to that guy. The whole point was, though, this channel's got useful shit, yeah?
Websites you should know, part 286. You ever seen a video of someone talking and you want to know what they're saying? Just go to this website. If you upload the video that you have and hit submit, its AI will analyze that person's lips and give you text on what they're saying in that video. She's so cute. Powerful websites you should...
This guy's useful, man. I'm telling you. Go to this guy. He's handy as shit. All right, let's see how we went. Goku and Seagal. All right, in fairness, Goku and Seagal was always going to be a hard one because, you know, it put a little mustache on him. That's about all it could really do, I guess, for a cartoon. See you, Dino. Take it easy, brother. Have a good night, man. You can tell us what to do. Wait till you how to make videos. I put a heap on Discord this week. Yeah, I don't like using AI, man. I feel dirty using AI. I know it's the way of the future, and it needs to be done inevitably. But I don't like. I don't like using AI. I feel like it cheapens the whole experience. Takes away from it being a human, you know. Anyway, shit. All right, we're 2.5 in, my friends. I think we'll call it a night unless anyone's got anything pertinent they want to add to the conversation in the next 1 or 2 minutes.
You should know, part 284.
Check this
Have
out.
you ever been watching a TV show and you wonder where they get their outfits from?
No, I don't.
With school starting back up, here are 3
Don't care.
powerful websites you should know, part 281. You should have to go to this website and search for your car or problem. So I'm going to search for a Tacoma. You can find this helpful fuse box diagram for your car where you can hover over different fuse.
But it's stretching and unnecessary. All right. I think we're going to call it a night. No one's typed anything useful. That's a Seagal eating song. It's funny you say that because some people like the Seagal song. Some people don't. I just speak on mental health problems. Wow. Good luck with that. Go see a psychologist, Scotty. I can't help you, mate. If you want to have a chat about some shit, you're welcome to message me. But beyond that, I can't help you, mate. It's a different realm than me. Shut up, Scott. Well, is Samantha hurting you, mate? Is Samantha hurting you? Let's talk about Jesus. All right, my friends. Have a great week. Thank you all for coming. Joker, good to see you, my man. Thank you for your support again with the super thanks, but it's good to see you in the flesh, or somewhat in the flesh. Have a good week. This week, I promise you there'll be 2 videos dropping at least. I'm going to be pumping hard. No pun intended, but also pun intended. But thank you all for coming and spending a Sunday with me, legends. I appreciate you all. Love you. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a good week. Stay out of trouble. Eat some cookies. Stay awesome. Thanks, champions.